Archie, you're late. It's 8:32. You got to get on the fucking show, man. Get on the fucking show. Bear's not going to like this. Get on the show. What do I press to start it? How do I start the fucking intro? No, not the Mookie intro, the standard intro. Now! I got to run it now. Now! Hey guys, it's your Pontiff here. It's Pontiff TV, and you are on the ArchieLuxury channel, the greatest YouTube channel to exist. That's right, guys. You are here, and we are having some fun in the sun on the Autobahn. Fun on the Autobahn. This is your host, ArchieLuxury, and we are live. That's right, guys. Today's topic: Rolex is ready to play nasty. You betcha they're going to play nasty. You know what? They just bought Bucherer, right? They bought Bucherer. They're going to give preferential treatment. They're going to give preferential treatment to their own company-owned store. Of course. And to tell you the truth, I got some shocking stats. If we take a look at the share price for Watches of Switzerland, this is actually pretty fucking scary. Let me bring this fucking thing on the screen. Look at this. Collapsed! Massive shrink. I'm going to get Bear on here. Hello, Bear. How are you?
Hi, Archibald. How are you, my man? I see some fine method acting the beginning of the show. And what a topic. Wow. Rolex,
you know, that fat bastard yesterday was taking calls 5 minutes into the show.
Yes.
I mean, what is he? This is a business. He's here to entertain. Manage
and then
your calls.
Pissy. He got pissy, you know?
I bet you that fat bastard.
It's my son. The problems.
Always a great excuse, isn't it? He doesn't let us know any of the internal gossip about his son, but always a great excuse when he needs a leave pass. Fatso, you can't use that leave pass unless you keep us up to date with what's going on. You can't just pull it out randomly.
That's right. You know? Archibald, you have what a
bastard.
What
a turd. Here we go.
I wouldn't call him a bastard. Come on, it's harsh. It's too harsh. He's just opportunist. He is opportunist. He is an opportunist.
By the way,
sometimes it just happens like that.
Here we go. Oh, we've got the world's greatest dog trainers just joined us on the stream. Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. Good morning, Archie. On tomorrow's main show, we will have potentially 2 heavy hitter grail unboxings. I'll keep you posted, but save time for it. Of course, we will save the time for that. Amazing. Speaking of amazing, we've got the world's greatest dog trainer. How do you train a pontiff not to take a phone call 5 minutes when he's just started a show? Tell me this.
Well, here's what we do. Bear and I, we put our heads together, and what we decided to do was to reroute all super chats to our own Gmails and Venmos when you do that. So when you're out of touch, we just steal the money.
Yes, money talks, bullshit walks.
That is right. So, I mean, like, listen, we know that there's only a few things that Pontiff loves more than money. And those are reef and beef and salted caramel ice cream. And unless we see one of those two things, we're just going to take the money.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think, Bear? You got that right? We're gonna alternate between you and me.
Money talks, I said. No question about it.
There we go.
What we're looking at is the stock of watches of Switzerland Group, which is the main competitor to who, Archie? To who?
Bucherer.
This is the main competitor to Hourglass. This is main competitor to Baccarat. Bucherer.
So what does this tell us? What is going on? Why such a huge drop?
What it basically tells us is that the market itself has reacted very unfavorably to the news, because what it says is that Rolex will favor their own
knee-jerk reaction.
retailer.
I mean, the stock market is like boop, boop, boop,
it's all over Red Rover. It's fucked.
No. But a drop like this is clear indicator of what we are to expect.
Very normal panic selling is what that is. You know, it's been placed on a hold. It hasn't even been placed on a buy or a sell by the powers that be, Morningside and.
So how do we explain the sudden disappearance of Omega on Bucherer's site as our brand?
Oh, for sure, this is the doing of Rolex. But
well, hang on a minute. Now, for starters, that sale has not been approved. It needs FDIC, which is the Swiss Anti-Competition Council approval. So they've basically released an intention to the market to buy this business. The only thing is it needs to be approved by the government regulatory authorities, the Anti-Competition Council, etc., etc. The reason for Omega is that maybe, you know, I've got to tell you this honestly, I think you might be reading a bit too much into this, Bear. I think you might be reading too much into this.
I've got Omega and Watches of Switzerland on a buy. Buy now. It's got nowhere to go but up. A rising.
We've got a super chat from JL, $3. Rolex can buy watches at Switzerland at a discount. Smart. There we go. Let me tell you something now. By the way, I had to talk to Lux. He was very apologetic. Oh, Bear, he said he was sorry for the Neo thing. He didn't ban Neo. Neo was being, he explained it.
So you think there is absolutely no significance in what we're looking at, right?
I think that stocks bounce around like this all the time. And especially on news. You know, you can have one car company releases a new model and the other guy has a bad, quarter, and the next thing you know.
So my AD is worried for nothing, right?
Well,
and he basically says this is, when I sent it to him originally, he said this is a fake news. Then after that, when he found out,
right,
he says no big deal. And then the next when he were thinking a little more about it, he said, holy shit, this can be very serious.
Of course they're all going to be worried. Listen, Bear, if you and I were financial experts, we would not have 50% of our net worth tied up in Rolex watches. Okay.
No, that's a fact. I agree with you on that.
We're speculating. We're way out.
My question is Rolex ready to go nasty? Because to be very honest with you, this Rolex image of being gentlemanly, everything is in gloves. I think they're ready to start breaking necks, so still wearing gloves. I think they are in a position to completely control the watch market.
Of course. Well, listen, are they?
No, but I mean to actually control the other brands, not just their own.
Well, they have an impact on all the other brands, but listen.
No impact, direct control.
No, I don't think they can. I don't think they're going to have direct control over the other brands like Swatch and Richemont. I don't think so. And not only that, but Rolex is. in owning their own, and a lot of brands own their own boutiques. Omega has boutiques. I mean, why is this so revolutionary? It's just that it's Rolex, so every little thing they do has tremendous impact. And of course, it's going to scare their ADs. Of course it is. But their ADs live in fear always. I mean, a couple of years ago, Rolex cleaned 300 ADs out worldwide. Terrified all the remaining guys.
Lost my AD.
Terrified all the remaining guys. So the Rolex AD lives in a perpetual state of arsehole pucker because they're always one rep phone call or letter away from losing half their net worth, all of them. It's a difficult thing to be a Rolex AD, but I think
I got to be honest with you. I don't like to see this, but there is certain sadistic side in me that would love to see other brands bowing to the king, to the crown. Yeah. My dream, my wet dream, is to see Patek being completely slapped like a little bitch company that they are, and put in a very submissive position toward Rolex. I really would like to see Patek fanboys bow to the crown. And I think my true dream is that to see Rolex buy actually Patek and makes it just their one little dress watch line. Ooh, I would love that.
Maybe Patek becomes the new Cellini.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Mr. Patek become the new Cellini.
You read my mind. You read my mind. You read my mind. I know that's most likely not to happen, but you know what? I do like to troll the Patek fanboys. I do like to troll them.
Hey, listen, Bear, how many Patek watches are manufactured per year, as far as we know? Because we don't know for sure. It's privately held. But what is the commonly held knowledge of what they produce per year versus Rolex's
one? Is it something like 35,000 or something like that?
80,000 is the common number that I've heard thrown around over the years. 80,000. They're almost not a factor at all. I mean, it's like 10 to 1 what Rolex makes. 10 to 1.
Oh, that's a music to my ears. I love to see them irrelevant. Talk more to me about it. Talk more. Okay, well, so it says 60,000 watches. I just Googled it. Google is my friend, Archie. I Googled it. I always tell Mikey, Google, Mikey, and your knowledge will come. So, I think... Mr. Zoso agrees with me. Mr. Zoso is a Rolex man. He says it's actually taking place as we speak. Rolex just flex like no other, and it will have repercussions.
Let me tell you something.
It will have repercussions.
You guys have said there Rolex is ready to play nasty. They've always played nasty.
There you go.
That's nothing new with that. I'll give you an idea. Rolex is like Vladimir Putin, and the dealers are like Wagner Group. They thought they were in charge, right? Right? They thought they were in charge.
They marched on Bienne, Switzerland, and it isn't going to end well. Listen, if Rolex takes over the world, Bear, you raise a good point. I mean, do I think they're about to fuck over every AD in the world? No, I do not. I think they have boutiques now, just like a lot of the other companies have boutiques. Right. But you know what? If they do it, I'm on your team. I'm wearing Rolex green underwear, but still, it's a powerful brand, and I'm pleased to own it. Anyway, we got a super chat.
Super chat, yeah. This is interesting comment that supports a bear's narrative. I like that. I like when people support bear's narrative. Super chat.
M3 6P $5. Bear made great point yesterday. Bucherer sells other high-end brands, Patek, etc. Rolex now knows all allocations, clientele, margins, etc. Huge.
But is that really difficult to assess information what the margin is? Probably everybody already knows that. Allocation.
Oh, really? They know their phone numbers, addresses, names, income, and all other bullshit that they have?
Do they know the client list? Yeah. I'm talking about.
I understand.
I don't think it's that interesting. And also, too.
Oh, it's very interesting. This would be like me knowing all the intricate little details of all my competition hotels. know exactly who their groups are, what
It's
their
different.
rate
It's
is,
different. People
what
buy
their contact person is, who I need to
yeah, but
send the
people
gift,
buy
and so on.
people buy events at a hotel on a different basis than what they slap on their wrist.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you see the extent of this. I don't think you understand
All I'm saying,
how
look,
huge this is.
I think you guys are making a mountain out of a molehill for content. I think this is just a content grab right now.
No, not at
That's what
all. We are certainly not a clickbait channel. What the fuck is wrong with you? We've been
Everybody,
running the
everybody,
same title. We've been running the same title for fucking months. Bear is here. Come and join us, and whatever the fucking other title was.
yeah, I just don't think it's as juicy as all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the people who should be most concerned are the ADs, you know, because they have so much money invested. They have so much money invested in kissing Rolex's butt. So I do think that concerns them, and then that's a natural thing.
Well, I am talking about them.
Yeah.
Who do you think I'm talking about?
Well, I don't think that Patek is as concerned about it as the Rolex AD network. Those are
Of course, they're not as concerned as Patek.
Did you know some gossip? Can I tell you some gossip?
Gossip?
Yeah, please tell some gossip.
Yes, please.
We love gossip.
Did you know Bucherer? Listen to this. When Terry Stern was learning the business, did you know they put him into Bucherer to work? He actually
interesting. I did not know that.
The young Terry Stern, yeah, he was actually put into Bucherer to work. And the reason I'm telling you this is how that brand is highly respected by the Swiss establishments, and they. Now, who the hell's pressing the button? Can someone stop pressing the button? I'm trying to put this graphic up on the screen. Just leave it. Okay, there we go. So basically, that brand is royalty to the Swiss industry. Now, one thing about the Swiss is, you know what they dislike?
What do they dislike, Archie?
What do Swiss people?
Competition.
They dislike talk. They dislike talk about Jewish money in safety deposit boxes.
Gold teeth. They don't like to talk about gold teeth. And
they don't like the other thing they don't like. The big thing, the Swiss do not like discounting.
Oh, they hate discounting. Fuck, they hate discounting.
Now I got a super chat from Mr. Zosto. Mr. Zosto, here we go.
What is this cracking noise?
$5.
Continuously cracking noise. Why is it cracking?
Somebody's got a crackling. Somebody has a crackling microphone, perhaps, unbeknownst to them.
I don't think it's me.
I'm going to mute myself, and I'll come back in a couple minutes, and then one by one we'll mute ourselves and see who it is.
Right. Okay. Archie, so read the super chat.
No. They just bought the keys to the kingdom.
It's Archie.
This is
Archie.
absolutely
It's Archie.
Archie, you cracking. You can fix that fucking microphone.
Yeah, move your microphone. Just move it, or tap it, or push the wire in.
Do something with that. Whatever.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Better.
Is that better?
It is better. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the thing with these guys is you've got to realize.
Fuck! I hate this cracking. Fuck me dead, man. Fix your equipment for fuck's sake.
You're popping and crackling, Arch.
Okay. Hello.
Say Patek Philippe.
Seems better.
Patek.
You know, Mr. Zozo, while Archie's sorting it out, you might be right, and maybe I just don't care. Maybe that's why I'm coming down on the negative on the other side, because maybe I really don't care what the Rolex.
Do you have a purchase history with the Booker?
No.
But then you should care. I care. You should care.
I mean, but you know what? I don't know. Maybe.
Can you hear me now? Does it sound better?
The problem is not that we can hear. We can hear you. That's never been a problem. It's like cracking when you talk. It's like non-stop crackling. You know, like old microphones in the 1940s, and you're speaking from London, England being bombed by Nazis and trying to get the message through. You know, that's kind of the sound. Exactly.
Maybe it's time that people like you and I got shook up. Maybe it's time that the entire business model of who has access to a Rolex changes. Maybe it's wrong the way it's currently done.
I strongly disagree with that.
Maybe I should just go German.
Why would you go German, dude?
Get that Vacheron.
Vacheron is German? That's news to me.
Oh, aren't they German? No, that's right. They're Glashütte. They're made in Glashütte. I fucked up.
Glashütte? No,
Yeah.
Glashütte is German, but Vacheron is in Swiss.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I totally misspoke again.
No, it's okay, Mikey. That's your job. You have to be confused, dazed and confused, man.
That's my
Archie, are we doing a show tonight? Are we ready?
How does that sound?
Okay, Bear, would you please give your PayPal for all super chats for the next 5 minutes? All super chats to Bear over the next 5 minutes.
Now? Is that better now?
No,
Hello,
dude.
can you hear me?
Get out and come back. Get out and come back.
You need a new microphone. Just unplug that one and come in with it.
It's total disaster. Total disaster.
That's really bad. Really, really, really. It's really bad. You sound like the Polish resistance.
That sound better now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
that's a
God.
Yes.
He's back,
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen.
Holy
A
shit,
different
thank God.
microphone.
Okay. Oh, good. This is
I
way
believe-
better.
I believe that
Okay.
Switzerland actually cut the transatlantic cable running right off of Brisbane to shut Archie up because they don't like
Yes, because the truth is coming out. Archie's about to tell us. But first, let's read properly the super chat.
this.
Yeah, here we go. Super chat. Where have you been? Mr. Zoso, $5. They just bought the keys to the kingdom, folks. This is absolutely shocking and a total power play. You are blind if you think otherwise.
This is also a strong statement. He sticks with the bear narrative. Mr. Zoso sees the bear's narrative and he doubles it down. And then we have super chat. Where have you been? From Data 11.
Data 11, $3. Private info is very valuable. Bear is right, Mark.
There we go, Marky.
Like I said, it's probably just that I don't care anymore, and perhaps that's because when you start surveying the punters who are disgusted with Rolex, it's like all of them except for me, Bear, and a couple people that have good relationships. Now, I care about my AD. They're like super nice people. They've been great to me. There's like some personal relationships there. So I don't think they're going to get screwed over. I refuse to believe it.
I think they're still gonna have a successful ADs outside the areas where Booker is. But I think what I'll tell after we have a super chat from Mask, $10 Australian.
The mask, $10. I am one of the ones that the AD wanted me to buy other jewelry before I could be put on the wait list. That was in the 90s. Nothing has changed.
And there are a lot of places where that is true on the one hand. On the other hand, if you haven't been in there since the 90s, you don't really know. The number of people who complained to me about that exact issue is huge, but it was something that was told to them 5 years ago. They're mad. They never walked back in. And in the meantime, they bought stuff for Valentine's Day for their mother, their mother-in-law, their girlfriend. They just bought it elsewhere. So I don't know. I feel like if you really care about that stuff, if you are in your AD about every 2 to 3 months with a pleasant word, a question, a try on, a discussion, somewhere since the 90s, they're going to sell you a watch. I think that's like zero questions about that. But most people get angry and they give up quickly, and I understand why. It can be offensive, to be told that. But most people have very little staying power. Let's be honest.
Very little staying power.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly. Guys, you just got to really stick to it. The average punter, but let's be honest, the average guy who's got $15,000 on the Amex card does not want to kiss ass in order to spend it. And they get easily offended, which is understandable. I get it. I get it. You shouldn't have to beg to spend your 15 grand. And if you don't want to beg to spend your 15 grand, and if you don't want to buy a bunch of crap, and you don't want to go in there every 3 months for 2 years, and then all of those strategies will work. But if you don't want to do any of them, then go on the gray market. It's the perfect time. The premiums are very low, historically speaking. Historically, very, very low. This is a great time to buy a pre-owned Rolex.
Can I ask you something, Bear? Why does the AD still treat customers like shit then, if it's so wonderful? Why do they still think pieces are hard to get?
Well, explain to me, please. I don't understand. How do they treat customers like shit? That's a part I don't get. What do you mean?
They make you buy garbage. They make you buy garbage. They play the wait list games.
Well, because they can. Because ultimately, why should you sell a Rolex watch straight out to anyone? Is that what you propose?
Exactly right. They should have a fairness. They should say, if you're in this area, we will give you priority.
Are they charity or are they business trying to achieve the best possible bottom line?
Well,
are you capitalist or communist? Do you believe in distribution of wealth?
They got to make it seem like they are there to help the community. Are they?
They're absolutely not there to help community. That's not their purpose whatsoever.
I mean, we're talking about Rolex as though it were one thing, but this is a multi-headed snake. Every AD is an individual business, independently run, and there are thousands of them. Rolex does not sell to watch buyers. Rolex sells to ADs who sell to watch buyers. And correct. Each of those is individual and run on a completely different basis. Some of them it's first serve. Some of them it's buy a whole bunch of crap. Some of them they only sell out the back door. They're all different. And
they're all different because they run it independently and they choose how they're going to run their business.
I've said it over and over. I feel like your best bet is to find a small family, independently run. They have 1 or 2, 3, maybe 3 locations, no more than that. And just go in there often enough so that they understand you have a passion for the watch. But most guys with 15 grand on the Amex are too pissy to go in there. They call it begging and pleading. And okay.
You know what my AD will tell you regarding that whole so-called passion about the watch?
Yeah.
They're going to say, well, you have some nice Omegas here. If you're passionate about the watches, please.
Yeah.
Choose a nice Omega, choose nice IWC, choose nice Cartier, choose nice Breitling. Don't give me bullshit about fucking passion about the watches, but all you want is Rolex.
So Bear, I bought a not my normal AD. Okay, not my normal AD. But I bought my normal AD does not sell Cartier. But an AD that I have had a little bit of business with sells Cartier. They got me the green one. And 3 weeks later, no more than a month later, they got me the root beer. And I didn't
get the root beer.
They got me the root beer 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe maximum after I bought the green Cartier.
Okay.
Wow.
The green Cartier, if I go to sell it, it's going to sell for a little less than I paid for it. But if I wanted to sell the root beer, which I don't, it would sell for a lot more.
They would have preferred if you bought the blue one, if I remember rightly.
Well, they called me for the blue one, and it was sitting there in the shop. And before I went in to pick it up, I did a quick Google search to make sure that Cartier hadn't introduced something new, and they had the green. It was new. They didn't even have one yet. I told my contact, I'm so sorry, but I don't want that blue. I want the green. And she kind of threw her hands up and said, I don't know when I'll see one. Mikey, is that you? Somebody's crinkling a lot. Anyway, she called me back weeks later. I couldn't believe she called me back. She said, I have the green. And I just said, I'm coming. I'm coming right now. And I didn't even have the balls to ask for a 2% discount off of that green after what I put her through prior. And I'm glad I didn't, because a month later, she called me back for a Rolex, a GMT. And the Daytona GMT. GMT is right under Daytona in terms of difficulty in purchasing. And that's because of the premiums. They're terrible. I don't like these premiums. Archie, I liked it better when I first started with you, and you were trying to convince punters to buy used watches because new. Why pay more for new?
Yes.
They weren't marrying virgins. They weren't bringing their own silverware to a restaurant. They weren't bringing their own pillows to a hotel. They were sitting down and pooping on public toilet seats. But yet they had
Tommy brings his own pillow to hotel. Tommy has a $27,000 worth pillow. Yeah, it's a NASA approved, and there is only 3 in the world.
But
One is owned by Putin.
Guys.
One was owned by Breguet, but that's lost now. And the third one has Tommy has the third one.
So they want a virgin watch, but they'll marry a woman who's not a virgin. It's illogical. And Archie, you were the guy who said, "Don't save money, buy used." And people fought you on that one. They fought you on that one. Well, the tables have turned, and now if the premium is not too big, that's where I think most people belong, is in the gray market.
Do you think it's actually over? But this situation that we're talking about, it could be well and truly over. Like, what's happened is this whole watches where they're scarce commodities, that ain't happening now. I see collections. I don't know if you saw my recent video, but I said, as the opportunity cost becomes more, people are going to have smaller collections. They're going to have, what you're going to find is people are going to have maybe 3 or 4, 5 watches. They're not going to have 20 watches or, in the double digits.
You know what?
Opportunity.
If prices fall, we can buy more.
But you know something? People don't want to buy when things are falling. They want to be a wiener. Good. When the market was premium, everyone wanted to buy. Yeah. When the market collapses, everyone look at JJ. JJ's just a classic example. He just sold 2 pieces at a loss. I want to cash up because he thinks the market will get even worse.
Well, I'm not happy that JJ.
Bear, when are you going to start selling stuff off?
Never. Well, Bear will sell. Bear, I don't mean to speak for you. Tell me if I'm right. Bear going to start selling off when he's 75 years old, and he wants to sort of like simplify and shrink his life a little bit, but not till then, right, Bear? Bear. Well, that's what I would do. I mean, I have Bear has more than.
No, sorry, I was muted. I was eating Maltesers.
Maltesers! I love Maltesers.
Maltesers are malted milk balls. Those are Whoppers for the Americans in this audience.
That's right. So I wanna say I don't even think about that stuff, to be honest with you. I firmly believe that this is the worst time to sell. I think it's a great time to buy. Yeah, and I stick by it.
Me too. You know what? The watch enthusiast buys during a falling market because he can. I bought a Pepsi because I could buy a Pepsi used, and without having to wait for 3 years for my AD. And I have a good relationship with my AD, but they make me wait for stuff too. And I'm getting older.
They have to, Mark. They have to. Let's be realistic. They have a clientele. They have to ensure that every person is treated fairly, and this is what Archie doesn't understand. So Archie wants to walk in and walk out with Meteorite Pepsi, and Bear's gonna get fucked. And that doesn't work like that, Archie.
Hisham.
Yeah, but it's a bit different. It's probably Indian market is a little bit unusual.
Here's the difference. The Indian market is a bit more consolidated, number one, and number two, he buys whatever they tell him to buy there. He's bought a lot of watches from them, and he's bought jewelry from them as well. We have a super chat, guys. Super chat. Where have you been? We got a super chat from Golden Baba. Now, this was the same guy that I think this is Golden Baba.
Golden Baba was the guy that Mikey worshipped. Mikey worshipped him, and he was in a cult.
Mike the Snake, tell us about which tools are safe to buy cheap and which we should buy Festool versions of. Festool versions of. What's Festool?
I'm not sure what Festool means. I forget.
It's a cheap Kmart brand.
Oh, okay.
San Francisco's rep.
Which tools are safe to buy cheap and what we should buy? Well, I mean, if you got money, Snap-on and Mac.
Snap-on is the best, is it?
Snap-on and Mac are way up there. There's a couple other brands that are like, up there on the same level. Craftsman's just good, solid stuff. They always have a return if you break it warranty. But honestly, I go to Harbor Freight most of the time and just buy, the cheap version when I need something because oftentimes I already own most tools, so when I need one, it's a specialty tool. I'm only going to use it once, and it's just to get like one big giant nut off, and I don't have that size socket.
Ooh,
So
that sounded sexy. Could you say that again real slow?
twist that nut, yeah.
When you want that big giant, you want to get your giant nut off. Did you say that? We have another super chat. Super chat.
We got another super chat. Thank you so much there. We got JJ Watch Hangout in the team there. Paul S, $10. Bear, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with Putin representing Russia now? One of the greatest Slavic nations. Please be frank and honest.
Oh, Paul, brother, my dear Polish friend, my dear Polish brother, why do you do this to me? Why do you put me on the spot? You know already what I'm going to say. You know absolutely what 90% of the Serbs are going to say. That's a difficult question to respond to, and you know how I feel about it. So can I please avoid to answer this question? Can I please, Paul, do you give me a right to avoid this answer? Because I am at the enemy territory, Paul. I'm surrounded with the fuckers.
You're weaseling out of a $10 super chat. Do I understand that?
I am trying. I'm trying, and I hope he will allow me. I mean, he knows how I feel, and it's never going to change, Paul. It cannot change. It's eternal love, okay?
Slavic, eternal, frank and honest love.
Yes, frank and honest love. So
I
love you, Paul.
You just don't want to talk shit. You don't want to talk politics, if I understand correctly.
I'm avoiding it as a plague because when I start going, it's like fucking never ending. Archie hates it. Then Archie gets all fired up, and Archie.
Listen. I don't know about Mike, but Mike, we're all Slavic here. I think we're all Slavic here, except for the little part of me that's Romanian, which is something other than Slavic.
We call them honorary Slavs. We call Romanians honorary Slavs.
But I mean, I'm Latvian, and I'm Latvian and Russian. So I feel like we could really, the 3 out of the 4 of us here are Slavs. Putin, just yes or no. Just give me a simple yes or no for 10 American dollars.
Oh, always yes. Putin is my man. Putin is my man.
So I think, Paul, now you know. Putin, yes, and Wagner. Yeah.
I don't understand Wagner. I am fucking confused with that organization.
He put him on an airplane and shot it down. It's pretty easy.
No, but even before that, I'm confused. I'll be honest with you. I cannot comment on things I don't fully understand. So Archie, that's my answer to dear friend. I love Paul. I genuinely do.
I love
next
Paul
super chat,
as well.
Archie.
Yes, next super chat. Here we go. We've got a super chat here from our good friend Patek Philippe, $5. Pull up Nathaniel's piece from the ArchieLuxury WhatsApp group and let us know what you think, Pontiff. I'm going to have a look here. Nathaniel's piece. Which one is Nathaniel? I'm just trying to find it. You're talking about the Breguet. I think he's talking about the Breguet. This is a piece which I think this is Nathaniel. I think it is. It's look, let's go with this here. Tell me what you think of this there. I reckon this could be an exit piece. I wouldn't mind getting one of these myself. I think you could stop collecting with this. Look at this. What do you think? Look at this. Tell me what you think, Bear.
I think it's gorgeous.
What
it's absolutely gorgeous.
Really want? What more could you want, Bear?
I'll tell you what I would want. I would want a strap that has curved ends and does not show the giant strap gap, the big hairy strap gap. Why don't expensive companies like this do that? Why do they give you that giant strap gap?
Yeah, you don't want strap-on gaps. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, why couldn't they give you a curved end, properly fitted, curved spring bar at this price point? Why do I have to look at it like a big hairy strap gap?
Yeah, they didn't spend much time on those lugs, did they?
That is my. Oh no, the lugs are classic. They're classic.
The lug design. I mean, they're just like straight.
Yeah, they're kind of classic though. Lugs. Lugs for miles.
I'm kind of lugs are one of the things I definitely look at when I assess a watch, and there's so many different styles, and this is just kind of plain Jane, if in my book, um, with so many other shapes out there. But the rest of the watch, is just a home run hit. So we can overlook the lugs.
You'd be happier if they were a little twisted, and I might also be, but
And I agree with you about the
strap,
strap.
down,
If there was an end link or something,
I hate a
or
strap down.
something different about that
This looks cheap.
strap to watch junction.
Why do we take that strap to watch junction that's just cheap and nasty? I don't get it.
I got to tell you, that is just absolutely perfection. Look at that. What more do you want in a Breguet, Bear? You're a Breguet man, Bear.
Yeah, I do like Breguet, of course.
It's Russian. All the Russians love Breguet. Is that the barrel that we're looking at there in the center?
I thought it's a swan cock. What is it? The swan neck half cock.
To me, it looks like a barrel containing the
I think you might be right.
hairspring.
Yeah.
Here we go. JJ's Watch Hangout, $2. Ulysses Nardin, Michelangelo, or Cartier Roadster? Cartier Roadster.
I mean, I would take any Cartier against any Ulysses Nardin. But
Yeah.
there is a hidden message here for me, guys. So just so you know, JJ is trolling me, and I appreciate that, JJ. I know exactly what you're referring to.
Yes, I know exactly as well. And he's talking to the head of the Wagner Group. He's referred to as Michelangelo. And,
yes, and it's one of my posts on Instagram. So JJ, I love you. Thank you. I'm honored that you follow me on Instagram, and I love you, man. That's just wonderful to see you super chatting about it. And then another super chat from my Polish brother Paul Silesius.
Paul Silesius. He's a great guy, Paul. We love Paul. $5. Bear, you know that I love you, but I think Putin is a pedsta, and I'm looking forward.
Pizda. Yeah, pizda.
I'm looking forward to his replacement.
Yeah, I believe you. However, I feel same when it comes to that Ukrainian grifter, and I feel the same when it comes to Biden. So I think we have a same opinion about different people. So we'll see who gets out first.
I got to be honest with you. I think.
Then we have another super chat, Archie. While you're doing them, just keep doing them. That's kind of the way to do it.
Get honest.
100% right, Bear. 100% right there. We've got a great super chat here from Patek Philippe. Archie, rank the Patek Philippe ACs from best to fight. So he's got the best to fight. 5025, 5146, 5396, and 503. Well, there's none of them a fight, but my current favorite would be 5205. The next one would be 5396. The next one would be 5146. And the least one would be 5035, which I actually love. So I got nothing against 5035.
You wouldn't kick a 5035 out of bed for eating crackers, would you?
Exactly.
Super
exactly.
Super chat.
Exactly.
Super chat.
And we got a super chat. Dan Radke, $2. Evening all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dan Radke. What a great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy. So I've got to tell you, Bear, in all honesty, I think the Rolex situation is actually, it's very cool, Bear. I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as they say it is, okay?
I mean, anything that pushes Rolex higher is better for the people who own Rolex, right, Bear? Super chat.
100% right. 100% Right.
I'm sorry that you
Paul,
sold Daytona. Archie, are you sorry you sold the Daytona? And are you
No.
glad that you kept?
I want the money. I want the money. I want my money. I want my money back.
But the Daytona is creeping upward. I mean, the last time I looked at a Panda, it dipped to a low of like 23, 24, and then it shot up to like 34 in the space of like 6 weeks. Should have held on.
Yeah.
Shoulda,
Shoulda,
coulda.
woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Super chat.
Super chat. We got another super chat here. And this time it is from my good friends.
Patel.
This is Patek Philippe. He says, $5. Archie, you are a faker of the most bogan kind with your comments about the 5035, which had more parts than a 3940. Pull up the 3940 Sachi. I can pull that up. No problems at all. I can get that baby up on the screen. I'm just doing it now. Patek 3940.
I believe Patel has a new baby, which I cannot reveal due to the secrecy of the Cardinal Conclave, but I believe he's got something that he'll reveal that he referred to earlier that is actually beautiful.
And this is the Sachi edition. Why is it the Sachi edition? It's to do with the dial. Have a look at this. This is a, I'm just pulling it up now. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Pull it out.
You can only say that if you've got that thing ready down below to pull up. Otherwise, you can't say that.
Oh, my God. Can't believe you said that.
Here we go. The Sachi edition. Yeah, no, I didn't say the 5035 sucked.
Can I just respond to someone who actually
Sure.
is making a nasty comment that I don't appreciate? There is no First Amendment in Canada. Be careful what you say. I'm sorry, buddy, but we have Charter of Freedom and Rights, which is equivalent, if not even giving more freedoms than amendment. Canada is free and liberal country. Okay,
we're proud to be a Canadian, and Canadians live strong. Canadians live free. Our brothers.
Absolutely, and you know what?
Absolutely,
Charter of Freedom and Rights, and rights in Canada provides.
Where did the Americans Where did the Americans run to when they wanted to avoid the draft? They ran to Canada.
Exactly. So don't fucking make that kind of bullshit talk, okay? Jibul, go fuck yourself. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for your attention.
Canada,
Okay, now where were we? Where were we on that beautiful Patek? And by the way, may I just say about that last comment I made? Those of you who served in Vietnam, super respectos because you served your country. I don't want to make it sound like I'm some kind of draft dodging. I hate.
No, you used it as an example of people using Canada as a country that will respect everyone's rights.
That's right, because I have incredible.
And I mean, the thing is, you've got to realize this. We've got to respect these rights because there are countries in this world, like the Soviet Union, Russia, where you're not even allowed to express these things. You could be physically harmed and your family terrorized. So we've got to be very respectful.
Your ox cart
the rights
stolen and turned over.
We've got to be very respectful of the rights that people have in Canada because there are countries out there, Bear, where you don't have those freedoms.
That is right. Listen, even Australia, it might be a nanny state, but you live relatively free as long as there's no COVID.
Relatively free as long as there's no COVID.
Well, we have to be honest. There's limits.
Holy shit, they were fucking Nazis there, man. That was crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Fucked us. Fuck that. Crazy, Archie.
Fuck my
Crazy.
life all up.
Mm.
It really shut me down. You know, I was outgoing and out and about and positive and doing a lot of things. And when that shit hit, I freaked out. Locked my doors, huddled up in a corner.
You locked the COVID out?
I did for 3 years, and then I finally caught it.
It was fucked up. I'll be honest with you, Mikey. I'm with you. I remember being in a Walmart once, wrapped up in bubble wrap and my mask, having like a fucking panic attack because there were people kind of within 10 feet of me. was very
Yeah, no.
scary, very, very
You're
scary.
standing too close to me, man. Stand back. Or a guy at the deli who refused to wear his
Coughing,
mask.
coughing.
And coughing and sneezing. Yeah, and I got on his case and he looked at me and was like, fuck you. And I was like,
Well, you
dude,
can't help it if you're
it's the fucking rules. Put your fucking mask
mask
on.
on.
And I have respect for my elders, but this
Yeah.
guy, was twice my age and, nearly.
It was
And
scary shit.
I
You know
was,
what?
I was fucking yelling and screaming at this
Great
man.
topic. Can we go to next super chat?
Super
Okay.
chat. Super chat.
Great topic there. We've got a fantastic topic here. I got to tell you, Arch, I just want to say to Patek Philippe that Saatchi 53940, absolutely beautiful.
Is that the one on the far right, Archie? Is that what we're looking at on the right, the big
And
one?
it's named after Saatchi and Saatchi, the advertising
It's
agency.
beautiful.
Saatchi.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And we got Dan Radke
Is that
Wow.
Is that an olive colored dial?
Fucking,
We love you so much. And please remember, everybody, Mikey is by far by like a margin of like 3-1 the most popular panelist that has ever appeared on Archie.
For sure. By the way, that guy that was twice your age, Mikey, was he like 120?
Well, I said nearly.
Fuck that guy
statement.
coughing on your potato salad. Fuck that guy.
He was my elder for sure, and I absolutely respect my elders. And but at that time, I was so freaked out. This guy was just breaking all the rules. Just was telling walking around saying "fuck you," I don't care. And at that time, that was the time when you turned on the TV and all you saw were death counts and hospitals being overfilled, and it was just a freak out session, and so I was like, dude, it's the rules. Put your mask on. Just
Mikey. I never had COVID, Mikey. I never had it. I don't.
You lucked out.
I'm the only one I know. I literally don't know anyone else who never had it.
Luckily, it
doesn't feel good, man. It doesn't feel fucking good at all.
That's what everybody says. I mean, listen, I don't know if it was the fact that I was like so fucking careful that I like basically slept in a tank of hand sanitizer. If I had listen, guys, I have not taken a booster in a long fucking time now, but I took a total of 5 of them. Every one of them made me sick. Every fucking one of those fucking shots.
Yeah. That's true. By the way, we have a super chat from our CEO, Patek Philippe, $5 Canadian.
Super chat.
Patek Philippe, $5 Canadian. Here we go. Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, let's go shopping and get off the topic of true dayism. Go to Chrono 24 and let's buy something. So there we go. We're going to go to Chrono 24 and let's have a look. Something to buy in Australia. Let's go and have a look, hey?
Mikey, Timber Tramp says you were a COVID sympathizer. That's so stupid. It was funny. Oh my God, you guys! Can I just say this is the best? This is the best bunch of trolls in the entire world, right here.
Now let's have a look. Location. We're going to pick Australia.
What are we shopping for? Go shopping. Get search Patek Philippe and location Australia. Find something. Oh, something local. Okay. Let's see what's available in Australia from Patek. That's what we're doing, Archie, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Why do you have to write it? Why do you have to? There is nothing Patek in Australia
for sale. That's right.
Oh, I'm not surprised. You do Canada, it's going to be the same. I bet you. Try Canada. Let's see if we...
sorry.
Patek. Oh, hang on. Maybe... Okay, so do the country, the location.
Okay, location. Here we go. Why isn't it coming up here?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Location. Australia. There's 40 Pateks in Australia. Apply
Oh,
for.
there is? Holy shit. Let's
Yep.
shop. Let's
Oh,
shop.
let's have a
Ah.
look. Hey, before we go too far, let's see if we can see any of my watches. Maybe they
Can you do from cheapest to most expensive? Because that's I know how you set it up. That's what makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's a good point, Bear.
Yeah,
Low to high.
yeah. So what do we got there? What do we got, Archie? That gets your attention. Maybe you fucking see something and you
I
decide
like
to
this
buy.
ladies one, but it's a bit expensive. 6,000.
Okay, let's move on from ladies. Let's look at for you, Archie. For you. We have a
Saddam
5.7
Hussein one.
Ultra.
No, it's not really my cup of. Fuck, they go up so quick here, Bear. Look.
They jump, fuck me dead, they jump. Holy shit, they jump fast. Did you see that? Fuck me dead, we're in hundreds already.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that's
Is there
expensive.
anything that gets your attention? Anything? There's gondola, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Speaking
I don't
of
mind this.
square
White
watches,
gold. White gold
Okay,
5396.
Annual
Bit
calendar.
expensive. Bit expensive.
That's
46.
Australian, right, Archie?
No,
Australian.
American. This is American.
Oh shit, man, that's a lot.
Yeah, fucking expensive, isn't it?
So nothing,
I reckon.
Archie, nothing. Is this the one? Is this one we're gonna buy? We're gonna buy this one, Archie?
I reckon this is. I would buy this. Yep. There we go. Lock it in there.
Lock it in, guys. We need supercharge so Archie can buy this Patek Philippe annual calendar, guys. And yeah, let's make it happen tonight, Archie. Let's make it happen tonight. Let's raise the funds. Let's make a history tonight. Superchat, Archie from Dan Redkey, the OG.
Dan Redkey, he's a great guy. $5. Why such low T energy for a Friday night? Fight me dead. Get some sugar and beep and reef in you, big boy. Thank you.
Beef and reef, Archie. I love beef and reef. That is a good suggestion from Dan. That's a great suggestion from Dan. By the way, it's probably because it's a Friday morning for Archie. Oh, sorry, Saturday morning for Archie. Not really Friday night as it is for us Americans. Americans.
That's exactly it. Here we go. Art, $5. Putin is a saint compared to evil Western leaders. Iraq, Vietnam, Laos, millions dead. CIA used Chechen extremists to kill Russian children. Oh, that's a bit
nasty.
Bit on the nut. I tell you one thing for sure. As much as you may dislike Biden, I'd far rather be ruled by Biden than Putin. There's no freedom of speech, no freedom of anything. You don't like it, you go missing. Okay? This is not a good place to be. And I would say
have you ever read 1984? Have you ever read 1984?
Yes, but I read it in 1983.
Read it again, Archie. Read it again. You sound like people from that book, from that novel.
Okay.
Super chat.
Mobster, $5. Thoughts on buying a Starbucks at retail? I tried it on today. It's so cool and has much personality than the black bezel. Thoughts? Grab it if you can get it at retail.
What do you mean, Mobster? What the hell is there to think? Starbucks at retail? Really?
Grab it.
Dude. Like, come on.
If you like the Starbucks, you should see the haul. Just saying.
No, but seriously, like, what kind of question is Starbucks at retail? Who would question that?
A newbie.
No, why would you even hesitate?
Mobster is not a newbie. Is he trolling us? Is he trolling us? Do you think he's trolling us? What's your theory, Archie? I mean, Mobster is not a newbie. Mobster has been around. What kind of question? Who asked this? It's only he's trolling us. That's it. You know what? You know what, Master? This is my answer to you. No, dude, the green doesn't go with everything. Just wait for the regular black bezel, okay? Good for you, buddy. Next super chat.
Yes, next super chat. Here we go. Next super chat we have here. And we have, who do we have? Da-da-da-da. Just calling it up. Patek Philippe. Do a quick scan of chrono for 5110 versus 5130 versus 5230. Which is best value for money? The dollar spread isn't too much between them all. Let's have a look there.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Patek 5110. That's the world time that I had. What's the cheapest? Low to high. What are we looking at here? Low to high. 28. This is all in US dollars. So just under 30, around 30,000 US. Yep. Okay. 30,000. That's not bad. Let's have a look here, Bear. Look at these here. These are beautiful, aren't they? What do you think?
I recognize that one.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I would love one of these again, you know, but what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? This is the question. It's always tricky, dicky. What do I do, Bear?
You can't afford this right now anyway. What do you mean?
No.
What do you do?
No, can't do. So that's okay. Then the next one is the 5130. Let's have a look at that. So 5130 sort by low. I don't know why it doesn't lock in low to high. It keeps changing it to relevance. Fuck, that annoys me. So these are, they're similar money, Bear. Look at that, $30,000. Similar money. Similar money. And
Frankly,
then
I love them. I love them both. I love them both. They're both beautiful.
Then the 5230. Okay, these are fucking. Oh, they're not much more. That's the current. That was the actually it was discontinued, but geez, there's not. I tell you what, there's not much of a difference there. Well, amazing stuff. The spread isn't too much. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, and I'm absolutely. I'm shocked. I am very much shocked. What can you say there? That is wow. 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 That's all I can say is wow. Which one do I like best? I reckon I'd probably go for the new one, 5230, because I haven't had one before. What do you think, Bear? Which one of those?
The question is actually which is
the best
value for the money?
Probably the current one, because it's not much more than the previous ones. What do you think? That could be the way to go, Bear. What do you reckon?
I don't know, Archie. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
honestly, I love them all. So it's a matter of a little bit different, right? Materials, color. I told you, for me, the World Time is one of the most significant complications that Patek produces. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I don't know why is it not loved even more. That was my favorite watch of yours in your previous collection.
Oh, it was fucking. I totally get it, Bear. You know, and the funny thing is, I bought it when it was so affordable. That's
yeah. You had it. You bought it at a very good price. It's a gorgeous watch, and I think yours was actually your World Time. The one you had was Tim Massel's favorite, if I remember correctly.
Yes. So it's kind of disappointing, but you know that's just how it goes, Bear. There's nothing more you can say. That is it. That's how the cookie crumbles, Bear.
I see that our friend Mikey is going through this motion of seriously considering trading all of his Rolexes for the Grail that he can't stop thinking about. The Vacheron Constant Overseas Blue Dial.
I've never stopped thinking about it since the day I saw it, but I'm kind of thinking, like, okay, in 5 years, where will I sit if I stand pat and hang on to my Rolexes and my Speedy, um, compared to the Vacheron, which is kind of going down a little bit right at the moment. In 5 years, if I keep my Rolexes, I think I probably would be able to get my money or a little more out of them, as opposed to the Vacheron, which I probably would enjoy more owning and wearing. But I would, if I were to trade or sell it, I'd probably get fleeced. I don't know.
I don't know what to say.
It's a tough one, man.
Vacheron is for the man who doesn't care about money. Rolex is for the man who wants to keep having his $15,000.
Yeah, I think the Rolexes are so much more. I got to be honest with you. I was a bit of a snob. I didn't think Rolex. I always come back to Rolex. Always come back to Rolex. That is the thing about it. No matter how much you dislike Rolex, you always come back to Rolex because Rolex itself is so usable. You know what I mean? Rolex is the brand that you can just wear anywhere and enjoy the stuff. You know what I mean? You've got to realize that Rolex is the brand.
It's robust.
Super chats.
It's a safe bet.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a super chat here, which is very, very kind. And the super chat here, where am I finding it? There we go. Patek Philippe, $5. Arch, flick the bluesy. Explorer, put in a bit of cash, get yourself a World Time. Flick, let's have a look. Flick the bluesy. Explorer, put in a bit of cash, get yourself a World Time.
Well, you can actually flip the what's it called? The fucking moon watch, the Speedy too, and
Speedy.
So let's count the money. So what do we got? We got a bluesy. That's how much? How much? Let's talk Australian
15?
money, okay?
15?
No, Australian money, Archie. Australian.
20?
Okay, 20 Australian bluesy. Next is Explorer. How much?
10?
Probably a little more, but
11?
easy math.
Market's coming down, Bear.
Well, round it up 30. It's easy math, okay? And then Speedy, how much?
6? 7?
All right, 7. 37. How much is the World Time?
30? That's 30 US. Which is 46 Aussie. Fuck, that's expensive.
You negotiate.
It's crazy.
You get it down. You get it down to. You get it down to.
I don't think
you get it
could,
down.
You know what? That'd be a shit move, Bear.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. If I think of you, I don't think bluesy. Explorer 2, yes, it does come to mind. World Time, yes. Pre-ceramic gold sub, yes.
He made dozens of videos with bluesies, all the way back to pre-ceramic bluesies.
I know, but I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? What do I do? What do I know? What do I do? I don't know.
What would Putin do?
You know what I think, Bear? I tell you honestly, Bear, you know what I think the best thing to do is, Bear? I think I just hold the Rolex. I think Mike is crazy. Don't sell your Rolex, Mike. You've bought your Rolex. If you bought them at retail, it'd be okay, but you paid very high for them. I would just keep what you got.
that's my struggle. Yeah, I'm trending towards just standing pat. You know, my money, the ability to buy a large watch only comes along very seldomly within my financial situations. And so, when the opportunity arose, I jumped on it and I bought the watches that I have. And so, yeah, I'm fine where I'm sitting now. I have a really nice 3-watch collection, and I would also be fine with the Vacheron and just having a 1 watch with beaters. Um, so it's a tough one. It's a real tough one to.
Will Rolex start dropping like a rock when the new plant comes online?
Does that mean higher production?
Yeah.
I would expect, I expect the prices to probably go. I mean, if they suddenly became available to everybody, who knows? Though everybody's chomping at the bit to get one. They can't get one. They haven't been able to get one for years. It may just be a big windfall for Rolex.
I mean, I remember when you could walk into the dealer in the 80s and buy anything you wanted, including Daytonas. Is that going to happen? Is that going to happen again?
Archie left, huh? That means Bear probably left too. Anybody home?
I'm here, Mikey. I don't know what happened to those two. I don't know what happened to the mad Russian. No, the mad Ukrainian and the mad Serbian. But it's you and me, man.
Hey,
Look.
Mark.
Mikey, quick! What's your PayPal? Let's give out your PayPal. We're gonna take all the super chats and we're gonna route them right to you.
It's Mike the Snake at Comcast.net.
Mikey, that was a joke. You weren't really supposed to do that.
Shit!
Okay, it's all good. If you'd like to support the show,
that email's easy enough to find if somebody wants to dig.
Mikey, if they want to financially support this show, what should they do, Mikey? Tell them right now.
Everybody should upvote and to support Archie and send as many super chats, or even better yet, PayPal him so that he doesn't have to cough up all.
And now, also, while it's you and me and nobody is listening, tell me the truth. I want you to give me one criticism of Archie. What can you say that's critical of Archie?
I right off the bat, he cannot fucking read a super chat for the life of him. You can say I'll give you $1 million if you can read this super chat properly, and he would fucking fail.
Okay,
with love in my heart, I love the guy, but he cannot read.
Okay, so Mike, what were you saying? Repeat that.
No, I was saying how wonderful Archie was.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, next super chat, we got Anton May, $2, winner chicken combo meal deal of a watch.
Excuse me 1 second, Mike. I would like to point out that Archie read that flawlessly. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, no, that was a good one. That was a good one.
He did a good one. Keep going, Arch. You got this.
Here we go.
Okay, this could be a tougher one. Go ahead, Archie.
Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, let's talk in terms of special. Explorer 2, Bluesy. They are for peasants. The World Time with a deployment buckle. Fuck your king of Jamboree.
Mikey, how did he do, Mikey?
Wow.
How did he do? Rate him on that
Amazing.
one.
That perfection.
Okay, Archie, you're surpassing Mike's expectations on your reading ability. You're doing great. Keep going. What do you think about that one?
He's right, but I kind of like Rolex just for.
We are.
I no longer buy investments.
Is it bad to be a peasant? Aren't we peasants? You're a Ukrainian peasant. I'm a Jewish cobbler's son. Like, aren't we basically? Aren't we peasants and proud of it?
Exactly. I maybe we just weren't meant to be regal. Hey, what
Listen,
do you think?
how many peasants own a $15,000 watch? Answer me that. Riddle me that, Riddler.
You know, I don't even care. I don't even care. You know that? I don't even care.
I think he's trolling. Patek Philippe is the king of trolls. And the only thing that I have to say to all of this is, Doc BBW, where are you and why are you not with us right now? I'm putting out a call to Doc. Doc, come on, man. Let's go. Let's do this thing.
Exactly right.
And Bear, I don't know where Bear is. And also, I don't know where Super Chats have gone. Do we have...
Yeah, I'm here.
Bear, do we have a video that we play when there aren't enough Super Chats to sort of like raise the, you know...
No, we don't.
We just keep begging and pleading?
Yeah, that's about it. That's
right.
The way it goes, yeah.
Well, what can we give them in return for a series of Super Chats, Bear? Would you be willing to turn on the camera and show us your crib?
Oh, yeah, sure. I would do anything for guys. For the punters, anything, of course.
How much to open every drawer in your dresser?
I don't really, to be honest with you, there's nothing really. I'm very neat and organized. I don't want to see anything. But if anyone wants to go and look through my place, $100. We did that. We did that once. It was boring. It was boring.
Yeah, we're not going to get to see your skinning room. Archie, Super Chat from Patek Philippe.
Patek Philippe. We got a Super Chat here. Okay, Fikers, it's time for JJ Mad, OC, Sad from the Mookie brands in Archie StreamYard. Boo-hoo-hoo, big boy!
That's a funny one.
There
That's
we go.
A funny one.
Boo-hoo-hoo, big boy.
I mean, do we feel like it's time that I called Don Haynes? And
No
then,
toilet breaks.
Oh,
Could I go
fuck.
for a toilet break?
Fuck, dude. I'd rather listen to Archie go to toilet than fucking Don Haynes. Fuck me.
Don Haynes,
Me, Mark.
listen, he's a great guy.
Me, Mark.
He's a great guy, and he has a new watch.
I know he's got a fucking
Donnie's
ugly
a great
pen.
guy.
Don is
It's
a great.
amazing. He's an amazing guy. Amazing guy.
Don is a great guy, and he has
At least he buys what he wants, but
he has a new Panerai. Archie, what do you think of Don's Panerai? It's the Navy.
Didn't you just fucking have a toilet break? What the fuck you doing, man?
I had to help somebody, that's all.
Doc, I see
Dude.
Doc in the audience. Hang on, guys. Hold on. What's he saying? Doc, where are you? Why? Everyone but Mike. Doc, someone put the link up for Doc. We need to get him in here.
Yeah, actually, we should always have a link posted. I always tell him to post a link in the chat.
Well,
That always helps.
Come on, Doc. Get in here. I'll send you the link in the Cardinals group. Hold on. Calm down, Doc. Copying from Archie, pasting over to the Cardinals. All right, there you go, Doc. Come on in.
Come on down now.
I want to get a tour. I would like to get a tour of the morgue over there at Costco, and I would like some free samples.
That would be interesting. See, that would be interesting.
Right?
I agree.
And are there free samples at the morgue? What do you get? Like a finger? What do you get? Like an appendix? Just a thought.
There's a lot of love for Donnie Haynes, by the way.
Don's a
They
wonderful.
love Don. They love Donnie. Get Donnie on, man. Let's make the punters happy, man.
I genuinely tried to do JJ a favor,
Let's get
pulling
him on.
your ass out 1 week before a certain event. This is so obvious what you're doing.
This is why nobody likes you.
Pulling your ass out. This is all part of the script.
You always got to be the guy with the last word. You're the big cool guy.
Your ass out.
Because you're a baby. You're not that smart. ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest. I tried to do you a favor. I attacked you. You couldn't just let it fucking go, right? You got to just keep pushing. Got to push it. Do you just want to push it because you're a baby? And you made a channel with them trying to troll me.
Your ass out.
That's how much you took it to heart.
Ooh, big boy.
You're not that smart.
What are you talking about?
Tommy probably knows. You're not exactly known for smooth transactions and making friends, are you?
Your ass out. You triggered so hard. Ass out. It's so funny.
Tommy probably knows. Let's suck OC's cock. Go ahead. You've got to jump from side to side.
Does it hurt?
We got 40 subscribers.
I'm going to ask Higgins something, and I want him to answer honestly. Can you do that, Higgins?
Look, you're not going to tell me what I'm going to reply or not.
You fucked me, you moron. What are you?
That is just another lie.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell to anyone but Germans. Real favor.
What are you talking about? This is so obvious what you're doing.
Stop coming on all the channels promoting your little bullshit. Nobody cares.
I didn't promote
You could go make fun of my watch, which is one of the hottest watches out, but you can make fun of it.
Little child again.
Okay. No, I'm not a little child. You're the little child who keeps bringing it up.
You're triggered. You're triggered so hard. It's so funny.
You want to be a dick? Now we'll play hard.
You're the big cool guy.
ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest. He's now banned from every channel or I'm out. Now you want to see Diva? Go suck OC's cock.
Wow.
Yeah, that was nasty.
It was vicious
Cliver, how are you
vinyl
doing, Cliver?
and nasty. Rancher,
Hey,
how are you, Ranch?
good. I thought this was actually for your channel, but okay.
No, I don't have a channel anymore. How's things over at the flyover states? Tell us about Oklahoma. Oklahoma, what's happening?
It's hot. It's really, really, really hot.
Chicago was a little better today, but it's been like bangers here in Chicago, man. It's been awful.
Bangers.
Bangers and smash.
Full occasions.
Tell us, Clyde, what are you getting? What's happening? What's new? I know you bought a couple of watches fairly recently. What were they? Will you announce?
I have not announced anything.
I know, but I know because I have the inside track that you have a couple
Yes,
little new things. So you
also have a one-track mind.
I do. But would you be willing? I mean, nothing
Would I
crazy.
be willing? Well, no. I would not be willing.
I see. All right. Well, Archie, I leave it to you to drag it out of him. Well, oh wait, Archie's not there.
Yep.
Well, guys, if you super chat $75, Clyde will tell you what he bought, even if Archie is not here.
If you send $25 to ChicagoDogTrainer@gmail.com.
Clyde, what we decided to do. Hello there, Archie, and Clyde has joined us. We're just singing your praises, saying very nice things about you.
Sure.
Let's go with that. Clyde,
Yeah.
Clyde got a couple new watches, Archie. Drag it out of him.
What did he get? What did you get, Clivers? Tell us what
Nothing
you got.
important. Nothing that would concern you in the slightest.
Well, that is true.
No.
That is true. But nonetheless,
Nothing compared to what Hisham in Tanzil's got.
well, also true. But nonetheless, you are
Or
eventually.
Or
Mm.
nothing compared to what Mark's got.
What did I get? I didn't get anything.
Oh, yeah, you did. Hold it. There's a super chat right there. Anton May.
Saved by the super chat.
Anton May, $2. Yay! America's finest divorce lawyer enters chat.
Better call Saul. You need Clyde on your side.
Clivers!
Yes.
Divorce law. Do you know much about that?
Oh, sure.
Yes. It's law that basically comes into effect when you get divorced.
Dissolution of marriage. Dissolution of Clyde. Did you represent yourself?
No, hell no, I didn't. You represent yourself. If you represent yourself, you have a fool for a client.
You literally paid somebody else to do your own job?
Yes.
That must have hurt. You know what? That was double punishment. That must have really fucking stung. Tell me, did it sting, Clyde? It must have been terrible. It must be.
It was pretty horrible. I don't think there is such a thing as good divorce. Okay, wait, there's another super chat.
Here we go. Tell Philippe, $5. Friday Night Live with Clive. We are live from the Air Flyover States, sponsored by Clyde and Bunions.
Bunions. Bunions.
Yes. Oh, Doc has the link. He's finishing up with the Costco manipulation.
There we go. Nice.
Did you say you bought something, Clive?
No, I did not say that.
I said he bought something. I'm trying to tease it out of him. I mean,
You know, Marky, I bought like 4 watches and offered to show them, and nobody cares.
Well, what do we want for that? What do we want? What do we want? How much do we want? And we
Well,
can,
I was in a good mood a couple of days ago, and I said, "Well, any super chat," but I'm not in a good mood anymore.
so quick.
I don't know if even if I want to bother doing it.
All right. Well, then everybody's.
You fight with a bear. You fight with a bear. You get the claws. You get mauled.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not doing it.
Nobody wants to show off a shitter. Okay, I got it. Here, look.
It's not a shitter. Fuck me, that. It's actually 2 Rolex watches. No, 3 Rolex watches and 1 Chuda.
Now wait a minute. 3 Rolex watches. Are they new from the AD that you just got? 3.
Correct.
Get the fuck. You got 3.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm serious.
No.
I'm serious.
Bastard.
Shocking.
Archie.
Are anything gonna make me mad, Bear?
Yeah.
No, neither one is gonna make you mad. They're not. Neither one of them is hype.
Well, you said 3.
3, yeah, 3.
Shit. Still. All right. As long as they're not gonna make me mad.
No, they're not gonna make you mad. I'm gonna show them. So who cares, man?
Let me just say, if I look distracted, it's because Satan's kitten. Oof.
Actually, do you know who?
Oh, you know what? Give me $100 and I'll show them all. Fuck it.
All right,
Give me $100.
$100.
Give Bear $100.
No. Super chat $100. Super chat $100 and I'll pull them out. But honestly, it's a 3 new rollies.
Bear's gonna pull it out for $100. I might pay that $100.
And from all of these, I actually enjoy Chuda the most.
Well, then you bought.
I'm not being funny. I'm enjoying Chuda the most.
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no.
Nelson says $50. Well, if it's from you, Nelson, 50 is okay. Or you are fucking superstar. You are fucking golden boy. You are the best. I love.
Nelson qualifies for a 50% discount.
Yeah, listen, Nelson, fuck, you are fucking awesome, man. I love you. I
I
genuinely love you.
It's been a while since I've been on here. Does Archie talk or move or do anything now?
No.
He moves like you were mooing. You two can move together. Just go fucking and move.
Clyde, he's either doing his colonoscopy results or his taxes, and we're never sure which.
There's a super chat.
Super chat. Thank you, Patel. You're keeping us alive.
$10. Clyde and Mark, Archie's nemesis, the Plastique, has recently purchased a Sprite. He has the Bluesy and the Explorer were. He said the Bluesy and the Explorer were very vanilla choices. Do you support Archie's pursuit for a Sprite now?
I like the Sprite. Sprite's cool.
Yep. It's the Uncoa Rolex.
It is.
And we got Nelson Oliveira, $50. Do it, big boy.
$50.
Holy shit.
100. $50. $50. Let's do it.
All right, so I have to
full screen.
I got to gather them, guys. Give me a fucking couple of minutes. Nelson, I'm going to do it now, okay? Nothing hype, okay? It's all
I knew it was nothing hype when you said
Wait.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Ken is asking if we're doing a Rebel stream.
No. There's
what
no
kind of Rebel stream?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Who's asking?
Jim. The Gin Tingler.
Oh. Okay. Well, who would be Rebel stream anyway?
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm insing an inquiry now.
There is no stream that is Rebel.
Okay.
We're all on board the Death Star. We're all together on the Death Star, Clyde. With Darth Vader and the Emperor.
Nelson, I'm just getting them. Don't worry, man. I'm not trolling. I'm not being funny. I'm not doing anything weird.
You're still
I'm walking. I'm getting them. Guys, talk about something, for fuck's sake.
Talk
Archie,
about
run the
something.
show. Fuckface,
Run
run
the show. Run the show.
Fuckface.
Hey, what about Jake the Yuppie? Have you seen that new star we've got up and coming?
No.
Jake the Yuppie. He's a new star up and coming.
Now
Jake is awesome. I love Jake.
You know, actually, so what do you guys think about Rolex getting Bucherer?
Oh, you're
Are
late.
you fucking serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? That's all we've been talking fucking for 2 days now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He's late to the party.
Mark hates talking about
it.
I said I didn't care. I mean, I literally don't care who Rolex sells to or how. It can't get any worse than it already is. That's my theory.
The trouble is when you say it can't get any worse. Do you know what invariably happens every time you say that, right?
It gets worse.
Yeah.
And Bear made a good point. Bear's point was that he and I have relationships with the AD, and we don't want anything bad to happen to that. And no,
yeah, fuck me dead, Mark. I can't believe you don't give a fuck. I mean, imagine if they start reducing the supplies to wherever we get our Rolex. That's not a good fucking deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, beyond like losing my hookup, I think a little broader than that. And that is, I know how much my AD has invested in my relationship and how much money and time and effort they have put into it. And I would hate to see them hurt. But I just don't think that's going to happen, which is why I've been a little flip about this.
We have a super chat. Boys.
Patek Philippe, $10. Archie, flick the bluesy and get a 6006G. They're hovering around 20,000 US. 240 movement, micro rotor, deploying class, new collection, Explorer 2, 3861, Reverso, Patek, 1 watch per brand.
Rooted router.
Rooted router. He's really Patel is very interested in convincing you to get the Patek, man, to get the Patek. Okay, look, let's get this done with Nelson's $50. Thank you, Nelson. You're fucking class, Doc.
Okay, do you guys want to see me? Do you guys want to see me do a celebrity impersonation real quick?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be back in 20 minutes.
There, you got to go full screen.
You must be ArchieLuxury. Okay, they're here. They're here. One is on my wrist. One is in my beautiful case. This is the case from Aaron Bespoke. Okay, Aaron Bespoke. That's a Serbian cosmonaut. Serbian cosmonaut. That's right. Bear Clooney is the greatest bear in the history of the bears. It's a beautiful case, beautiful roll. Aaron is awesome guy, and he's also Serbian connection, by the way. So I'm very happy that he did this for me. And what do you want to see first? So which one we're gonna go with?
From lowest to highest.
Lowest price?
Yeah.
I want to leave
lowest height.
Lowest. They're no hype. No hype.
All right.
There's no hype.
Well, you pick.
So the lowest price is on my list.
What is it? Can't even tell. Psycho? Oh, it's a Rolex. What is that?
This is the hottest new Chuda. The only Chuda that at the moment sells over retail.
Oh, it's the FX.
FXD Red Bull Aligny.
All right.
I fucking love that watch. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's fucking amazing.
Turn the bezel. Let's hear it.
It's not really loud.
The fuck?
It's not really loud. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's a carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber case, which is also kind of cool.
The bezel's
and yeah, I love that case too, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Sam Davidson from good old UK.
Carbon fiber. It's plastic. It's plastic. It's G-Shock.
And I'm going to tell you, this is remarkable watch.
Why?
Remarkable. This watch is remarkable.
Why?
The aesthetics of the watch, the design, the wearability, how it feels on the wrist. I haven't taken it off. I have not worn Rolex since I got this watch.
Sam
I'm-
Davidson, £2. Love the case, Bear. Love the case.
Carbon composite. That's right, Eric L. You are correct.
Plastic.
And I just no. It's not plastic. Trust me, this watch. If you actually have a chance to see it, you won't, because they're not in our cases. They're not available. And if you get a chance to see it, I guarantee you'll buy it. I have no doubt. Knowing your taste. So that's the first one. You got another super chat from Father Paul.
Father Paul, $3. Where do I get the case from?
Aaron Bespoke, the combat straps. They'll build it for you.
What's
They'll
next?
Do it. They'll do
Rolex.
it.
Yeah, 3 rollies. 3 rollies.
Yeah, 3 rollies. Yes, there is.
HS smooth bezel on a Jubilee 36 millimeter blue dial.
No, it's not 36 millimeter. You fucking moron. It's a 41 millimeter.
Oh, is it? All
41
right, a little
millimeter.
hard to tell. Nice. Yeah, no, that's a nice watch. I don't know. That's,
Because you're comparing it to my huge head. That's the thing.
you know what though?
So-
that is one of the more popular, harder to get date justs. Yeah.
It's okay. It's nice. I think this is a better buy than any OP, to be very honest with you. I like the Jubilee bracelet with the smooth bezel. It's a cool watch. It's a nice blue dial. Archie loves blue. I think it's a great one and done. I think it's a beautiful watch.
Well, after you show us the next 2, I have a critical question.
Sure. The next 2 are gonna make Tanzil laugh. Because he knows my love for Yacht-Masters. I'm going to show them at the same time.
Uh-oh.
If that's okay.
Do it. Ooh, a two-tone. Both two-tone. Double two-tones. The fuck are you telling me that these aren't hype? I mean, you got a couple of yachties there, both in two-tone. Well, those are nice.
So one is a chocolate dial. This is a chocolate dial. Okay, two-tone rose gold chocolate dial, which is slightly more favored on a secondary market. And this is the black matte dial, a little less favored on a secondary market, but I actually like this one better. I like the matte black dial contrast with the rose gold bezel. I like it better than I like the chocolate dial. But chocolate dial has its charm, right? Chocolate dial, or we can call it simply a brown dial. So this is a sunburst dial. This is a matte dial. They both built the same way. I love Yacht-Masters. I love the way they look. I love the way they wear. And I had opportunity to get both of them. And I did. So there you go. This is a great opportunity for my friend Tanzil to troll me and all that kind of stuff. We have a super chat from my Macedonian brother, Dan T.
Here we go. Dan T, $10. 4 C's. RS, love the case, Bear. 4 C's.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. There you go, guys. That was the unboxing or whatever presentation of my newest watches, courtesy of beautiful person Nelson Oliveira, who is amazing supporter of ArchieLuxury and his channels. A great guy. I love you, Nelson. Thank you very much for your donation. And yeah, did I make you jealous, Mark? No, right? Marky is absent at the moment. What do you think, Archie? What's your view on
beautiful? I think it's beautiful. You got some great toys. You always love the watches. What's wrong with that? You're making yourself happy. That's great.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. I
I
think
mean, to be honest with you, the question could be, why the fuck did you buy two identical Yacht-Masters? But I like the yin and yang. I like putting together Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 type of things. I like to have similar watches. I find there's something cool about it, and I enjoy that very, very much.
Somewhere over the rainbow, where your Patek dreams come true. And if you sell off the Rolex Bluesy and the Explorer too.
so cool.
Very cool. God bless our Danny, Surly Danny, a talented man. Okay, Archie, run the show, big boy.
Run the show. I got to tell you, what a fantastic thing you've purchased there. What have you been buying, Rancher? Rancher's been buying some stuff. What have you been buying? Nope, he's away from the phone. That's okay. And we've got the dog trainer. What have you been buying? The hint that you have some new pieces as well. What's going on?
Nah, I'm just I'm waitlisted for a couple things, but you know, I'm in that waiting period. I've also decided, although I was nearly sucked into buying a Longines, which I'm glad I didn't. I'm in that period where I've decided that watches are stupid and I don't want anything but what I really, really want. So I don't want to buy any more filler.
No more
filler. I was just on the phone with Wolven.
Yes.
Oh wow. And
well, I told him I've still got some soul searching to do, and that I'm not pulling any triggers yet, and that's kind of where I left it, because I do have to do some serious soul searching. You know, life without a Rolex is going to be a you know a major change in my life. I've not gone without a Rolex for over 10 years, and you know I've never considered not having a Rolex, you know, and if I go for the Vacheron, you know, I'll be trading everything I have out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That well, you know, the angel and the devil on my shoulders, you know.
Keep having your money.
Good, man.
Keep having your money. Archie, talk to him. Is Vacheron terminal? I mean, it's a great brand, but has the value retention?
I think that Vacheron is gorgeous. The problem is, I think with Mike is that
the problem.
Rolex has been such a big part of his life. I think he'd be crazy to get out of Rolex. You know what I mean?
That's kind of where I'm at. You know,
I think he needs to keep his Rolex. I really do think he needs to keep his Rolex. I wouldn't
if he gets that Vacheron, how easy will it be to get out of it?
Did anyone catch that super chat or not?
Now we got a super chat from Tanzil. Patek Philippe, $5. Mikey, you're amongst a crowd of BMW owners telling you to keep your BMW over a Porsche. Since we've only been on the Alliance channel twice,
Porsche,
it's Vacheron time.
It may very well be. It may very well be.
But like, how's that? How easy is it? How easy is it to flick that Vacheron and get your money out of it?
That's one of the things I'm taking into consideration. I'm looking 5 years down the road, and I'm thinking, okay, in 5 years, if I just sit on my Rolexes that I own now and keep them in the condition they're in, which is like
cherry,
nearly unworn, as opposed to getting that Vacheron and where it's going to sit in 5 years. You know, that's just one of the things I'm considering. You know, it has to be taken into consideration, and it's one of the things Archie stresses. You know, so yeah, I've got some serious soul searching to do. I'm leaning towards standing pat because you know the old saying, bird in hand is better than two in the bush. And I already own what I own.
Mobster says, got a good comment here. I'd rather have $5,000, $10,000 watches over one $50,000 watch.
Yeah, well, that's my conundrum is which do I want? Which of those two do I want? Do I want one $30,000 watch that I'm very careful with and wear sparingly on special occasions, or do I want three that I can wear more casually, not worry so much about, and you know, have a little bit of variety, and also have them not drop in value, you know, and have that assurance.
Stupid chat.
Patek Philippe, $10. Mike, don't let Goldberg spook you. Again, a bunch of BMW owners telling you it's hard to sell a Porsche. Every Patek I've owned, I've been able to flick in 48 hours or less.
We're not talking about Patek Philippe. We're not talking about Patek.
Talking about a Vacheron.
Vacheron et Constantin. Vacheron et Constantin. Nobody can even say it, let alone sell it. We're grateful for your generosity, but that's a silly comparison there, isn't it?
But Vacheron, man, they do make some stunners.
So does Jaeger-LeCoultre, the watchmaker's watchmaker.
So does Gachut.
Try and sell one. One.
There's 10 watch companies that just make watches like A. Lang & Son, you know, watches that are mind-blowing. And
try and sell one.
You know, that's what I'm thinking. It's like maybe if I hang tight and save my money, you know, I might.
Rolex is money in the bank. Rolex is like gold bullion. You know what? And then Vacheron et Constantin, it's like copper futures. It's like much harder to move.
Speaking about bullion, Archie, I just sent you a video from Don Haynes. Sorry,
Donnie Haynes.
That's on WhatsApp.
Speaking of bullion.
Thank you so much. I'll have a look here. Let's get this one up.
Bullion.
This is from Clive. Oh, I think I've already showed that one there. Oh, no, that's on his Hirsch strap. I haven't seen that.
Just want to say big hello to Cousin Angelic, guys, if you don't mind. Nice to see you, Cousin Angelic.
He's a huge supporter of the show, Angelic.
What do you mean supporter? He's a star of the show. What are you fucking talking about? Supporter.
Okay, I'm just bringing this video up now for you guys. Let's have a look. Here we go.
Ooh.
It's on a Hirsch strap. Look at that. What do you think of that strap? Aftermarket. Beautiful. It looks fucking gorgeous. I'll take the super chat away. What do you think of this?
I've got a question about that watch. Okay, so it's a little hard to see in this position, but do you note the GMT hand?
Yeah.
It's disappeared. It'd be a little better if we could see it again. Archibald.
Yeah.
I have a question about that GMT hand, but we got to look at the watch for my question.
Let's do it again.
So here's my question: when you guys catch view of the GMT hand again, tell me where's the fucking GMT scale that it's pointing at? I don't think it's on the Rehot. Where is it?
Listen, I'm just gonna say this. Fucking who the fuck buys Panerai?
It's actually,
GMT,
hang on a minute. It's not a 24-hour GMT. It's a 12-hour GMT. Did you know that?
Where's the fucking scale? Where's the fucking scale?
It's a 12-hour. It doesn't need a scale.
Panerai.
It does need a scale. Go ahead and turn the bezel in order to track a second time zone and tell me what you're tracking.
Tracking fucking.
It's a complete dive watch. There is no 12-hour scale on that. There's no scale whatsoever. It is the stupidest fucking. It is a stupid hand. I'm sorry.
It's a stupid fucking watch, man. Stupid watch.
Mm.
What is this her straps? Is this what TGV pushes? Is this like a cheap shit straps, like a 20, 25 bucks straps type of thing?
Like a $40 strap.
Yeah, it's a TGV
But
strap.
her strap's
me,
not
man.
shit. Her strap's not terrible.
Get the fuck out.
Not terrible. That's like faint praise if I ever heard it.
Not terrible.
I like the strap better than the GMT hand, which points to nothing and has no scale.
Yeah, but it's a 12-hour G.
I understand that, Archie. I got that. Okay, but let's say, for example, that
But Mark, it's a 12-hour GMT scale.
Yeah, I heard that. But a 12-hour GMT scale depends upon you being able to move the bezel to track a particular time zone. And in every
it's settable. I think it's independently settable. The second 24 hours, the second time zone is independently settable. So the bezel doesn't need to turn.
I see. So it's got a jumping hour hand. It's got a jumping.
Not only that, it's a 12-hour.
I heard that. I just think it's dumb to be pointy about it. I think it's dumb. That GMT hand really disturbs me. Other than that,
Donnie, just buy a Rolex, Donnie. Buy a Rolex, Donnie. Buy a Rolex and vote for Trump, okay?
Now, guys, if you would like to hear Archie call up Han Danes and confront him about his watch choice.
No, poor Donnie. Donnie's not going to come on, and I'm going to tell you why.
No. Archie would call him.
Why? I want to know why.
I'll put it in the private comments. I'm going to put it in the private comments.
And guys,
I don't think this is for personal. I don't think this is for public consumption.
Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? Toyota Mo.
Who is Toyota Mo? Who is Toyota Mo?
It's a 12-hour scale.
Who is Toyota Mo, fuckface?
Medium legend.
Thank you.
Medium legend.
Hey, Mike.
And what did he say? What did he say in his super chat?
Is this a 12-hour scale? Is this a 12-hour scale?
Is it?
No. Archie, if you try to explain that to Mark.
Mookie, $1 super sticker, and he sent me a banana bear.
You know, if there's anyone on this panel that would try to slip you a banana, it was not. I wouldn't figure it was him, frankly.
Could have been a horn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Super chat.
Patek Philippe. Run a poll. Should make the stake stay in the Rolex kiddie pool, or B, nuke his collection and get a Vacheron? I'll run the poll.
Run the poll, big boy. Run the poll. Should Mikey stay in the Rolex kiddie pool?
Actually, I'll just say, should Mike the Snake sell his Rolex collection to fund a VC? That's it. Yes, no. Simple. Let's see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
Keep your money. Keep having your money.
Yeah, you know, the fact that I have what I have, it's in my hand. I own it. You know, matters a lot. But it's also the watch I've been pining for you know, probably 10
Whenever you get whatever you're pining for, all of a sudden it's not as good as when you were pining for it.
True that.
You know, actually, I had a Vacheron like the first generation.
I like the second.
Oh yeah, the second or third
What do you
generation,
flip it?
whatever. The one with 6 things around the bezel instead of 8.
Just so I make my point, my statement. I think Mikey will never do it, but I think it would be amazing if you actually if you actually trade your sub and your James Cameron and you get to Vacheron overseas. I believe that. That's my opinion. Your Rolex is not hype Rolex. Your Rolex is always going to be available and easy to get.
Yeah.
And I think Vacheron overseas has reached the point where it's attainable. So that's just my 2 cents. I mean, I don't think you are ready for that. I don't think you are psychologically prepared for something like that. So I'm not going to even push you, but I'm giving you my point of view.
Take a look at Nate Dogg's comment in the chat. Nate Dogg, 726. There we go.
Here we go. Nate Dogg. I had the Vacheron Overseas 3rd generation 4500V black dial.
Mm-hmm.
It was my grail. I sold it within 6 weeks. It never felt like substance on the wrist.
And that's how the Zenith felt to me. I bought the, what the hell's that hype Zenith? Archie, you had one. You had the open heart one. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
But that was a cheap piece. It doesn't matter because it was quite
cheap.
You know what I mean?
It's just shocking how insubstantial some of these high-priced watches can feel when you're used to the robust.
I'm surprised with this comment. I'm genuinely surprised.
Now we know. Something to consider.
I do know if I stand pat that within 5 years' time there probably will be the opportunity for me to buy that Vacheron at the price where it's at now. My money comes in sporadically, and that's why I jumped on the Rolexes I had at the top of the bubble, because I had the money at the time, so it was like, do it, or you're gonna use that money for something else. And so this is a tough one, but I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards standing pat and just waiting, seeing how things play out, see if maybe the price drops a little bit more. But Rolexes have all gone up, just steadily. That's just what they do. The Vacheron has been on a roller coaster, and that particular model, and I don't think it'll probably be that much of a roller coaster from this point on, but still, it's a huge decision to take everything I own and to translate it into something.
Oh, thank you, Patel. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, Patel Philippe.
God bless you, Patel Philippe. You betcha. $10. Flip side, Mikey. In the same 5 to 10 years, those Rolex will be old models. People don't give a fuck about 5-digit or even the pre-41 mil subs. They only want the latest and greatest. I don't know if that's true. I disagree with that, Bear.
Super chat.
Oh, it's very true. If you're actually on the gray market, if you're actually following gray market, it's always new, baby. Just newest card, new card. Last month, 2 months before, last month. It's always what everyone wants.
No.
Nelson Oliveira, $10. Mike, just look at JJ and his latest sale. Use the same footprint for Rolex. What does he mean by that?
Well, I think he's saying he should walk a mile in JJ's shoes or moccasins, assuming JJ is Native American.
They're size 9, though, so it's kind of hard for Mikey to fit those shoes.
No, we're not sure exactly what you're getting at. Please send another $10 super chat and kind of flesh it out.
No. Look at JJ and his latest sale. So what he's referring to, JJ just sold Vacheron Overseas and Speedy 321 because he feels that Vacheron Overseas Blue Dial is going to continue declining in value. That's JJ's opinion on that. And 321 has been kind of soft as well. So he made decision to get rid of them, get the cash and look for new opportunity.
Oh.
Where is the new opportunity? He is looking at the AP Royal Oaks. He's looking at Rolex always, and that's where he is hunting. So that's a JJ's opinion. That's what Nelson is referring to.
Gotcha.
Super chat from Patek Philippe.
Super chat. Where have you been? That's what I would like to know. Where has he been? He's been to London to visit the Queen. That's where we want to go, Bear. We want to go to the Queen. You know the Queen? That's what they want to do, Bear. They want to go and visit.
Castle. She's in Windsor Castle in the vault. The vault that she had specifically.
Are you reading the super chat, Archie, or are you gonna fucking take 15 minutes to even bring a super chat up?
Super chat, here we go. Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, if a rising tide floats all boats, pull up a 14060 and let me know what the price is on watchrecon.com. Nobody gives a fike about 5-digit.
I remember when
nobody gives a fike about 5-digit. And we have a Mookie's second super sticker. First, he sent you banana peel. He sent you banana peel, not even banana, Archie. Just a banana peel. And now he's sending you fucking purple ice cream cone.
Now
he's sending you purple ice cream cone. So go fuck yourself, okay? Go fuck yourself. And go to the super chat now that Patel sent. Get to fucking watchrecon.com, you fuckface, and do that 14060 and see how much people give a flying fuck about 14060 fuckface.
Clyde, we don't say horns anymore. We say fuckface. Just catching you up.
You know, I don't know when this started, but I'm really starting to enjoy it. I might just tune in every day just to hear Bear denigrate Archie.
I mean, listen, let's take a look at the 14060, but I'm not so sure that I agree with the math here because I remember when that was $4,000 or $5,000, and it is not anymore.
Oh my God, Marky, how many fucking pre-ceramic shitters do you have?
No, I sold it.
Exactly. Who are you bullshitting?
I remember.
Why are you lying to yourself?
Fair. I don't like it, but the point is that they're not worth anything. And that's not true. There are collectors, and they do rise in value, and they're double what I sold at.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Here we go. We got Mike Hammer. Mike Hammer says $10. Sell your collection of marbles.
Did you actually do what he paid you for?
No.
That will get you halfway to the overseas.
No, do the Patek Philippe super chat, man. The man is giving you super chats all night, and you're fucking ignoring what he asked you to do.
He wants me to go on to Watch Recon.
Yes.
Yes. Let the hate flow through you.
Fuck, if I'm closer to him now, I'd strangle him, man.
Remember, Clyde, no horns, only fuckface. New program here.
I think Bear. I think Bear's going to start letting lightning loose from his fingers here pretty quick. I want to, yeah.
Super chat.
I'm just calling it up now. 14060 on Watch Recon. Let's get this baby up on the screen now. And here we go.
Sith Lord.
We can see this here. What's happening is, let me show you. $8,000. They're under 10, Bear.
That's a good price right now.
It's a great price.
They used to be 3,500.
Well, yes.
Yes. Exactly. That's exactly right. They used to be 3,500.
Also, there's a super sticker.
Also, we have a super sticker here. Super sticker, and it's from Mookie, $2, and it's a ice cream.
Nice.
Yum.
Another suggestion.
Super chat here, Mike Hammer, $10. Sell your collection of marbles. That will get you halfway to the overseas, Mike.
Oh, by the way, what happened with Patrick? I forgot to ask. I was on earlier. It was like, Patrick, please come back. We're talking about Patrick down south of me, right?
That's right. Patek Philippe.
Yes. God, what did you do to piss him off now?
KB Lake, $5. Bear, would you wear the two-tone Yacht-Master? Only have ever seen it in pictures and was wondering if it looks no, it doesn't look feminine. It's beautiful. I would wear a fucking two-tone Yacht-Master, Bear.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Well, I'm a bit feminine.
Whoa!
I'm not so sure that you wearing it doesn't make it feminine, but if Bear puts it on, it's going to look manly. That's all I got to say.
I do lift on my pinky when I drink my drink.
Well, you know what? You do. Yeah, you do have a pinky problem. And you were never going to make a Serbian mug tossing team either, but I still consider you a manly man.
Listen, to be honest with you, I've been really attracted to rose gold from Rolex. Actually, I really need that.
It's a beautiful, incredible.
You know what awakened that liking?
The root beer.
No, with me it wasn't root beer. I do love root beer, but I thought it's a kind of anomaly. And then I got the rose gold fluted bezel Wimbledon, and it really looked good. It's nice with that color of a dial. And I started to kind of look into it more. Rose gold really, really looks fantastic. Now, it looks even better if you have olive skin, if you have a darker tan, then it looks even better to me. True. But feminine, I mean, Yacht-Master is a bit thinner, a little bit more elegant, kind of wears similar to Daytona, but not feminine. I wouldn't call it feminine.
Archie,
that's just my opinion.
Picture sent to you, Archie.
Yes, picture sent to me. Thank you so much. This is from, ooh, that is fucking beautiful. And this is one of the older ones too. This is not the newest one. This is, he's just sent me something fucking beautiful very quickly. Mookie super sticker, $1. And Patek Philippe, actually we'll come back to Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, pull up the 16570 and stop quoting prices from like 10 years ago, you fikers. Cheapest on Roch Recon is 5.7 US. Doesn't sound like hype to me. 16570.
And again, I remember getting those watches for $3,000 all day long.
Yes. You know what though? I think again, you can't compare that shit to current modern glide lock clasp with the 40 millimeter ceramic bezel. I mean, what he's trying to do is say nobody likes old Rolex, and the new will always outweigh the old. And that's true to a certain extent. But this is bullshit when it comes to the ceramics, because you can't even tell the difference.
Well, luckily I own both versions of the latest versions of each. So
basically, this is trolling by Super Chat, is what this is.
He raises a good point. Actually, you know what? I think I tell you one thing for sure is that Tan really raises a fucking good point, and it's this. Maybe they're not as fucking collectible as we fucking thought they were. We thought these things are wonderful. We love our Rolex. We want to build a collection because we want to pass them down to our children and our offspring and create a legacy. Well, Tan's really saying maybe it's like a 10-year-old BMW. Nobody fucking wants it. By the way, I had some car trouble this morning. My wife, the Honda's got 245,000 kilometers, not miles, kilometers, and the gearbox is making a noise when she put it in reverse. What the fuck does that mean?
Transmission problem.
Yep.
Yeah. It could be the start, couldn't it, or not?
It's training.
Fuck. Okay. So what I'm trying to say.
I mean, is it automatic or manual?
Auto. It's a tranny problem. Okay.
It's a tranny problem.
That's just what I need, is you telling me I got a tranny problem. Thank you.
Well, let's face it. If anyone would.
Who better than me?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Look, let me say this to you. You know what? Tan has raised a good point. These aren't fucking collectible at all. They're dog shit. Nobody fucking wants them. Well,
you got an entire audience. You got a whole audience of people here who want them. But the reality is, We're not talking
Let me
about.
show you. You're gonna bring a piece of time. This is. Do you still own that one you sent me there, Rancher? Yes or no?
No, I do not.
Because this was actually quite a good-looking watch. I was going to say, I think it's timeless. Look at this. What do you think of that?
Timeless behavior.
Look at that.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Blue dial. Only,
is that not wanted as well, Tan? Is that garbage? What is that? Is that not wanted? What do you think?
Here, they do not age very well.
Whose watch is this? Whose watch is this?
This was Cliver's. It was Cliver's.
It was an old one, and you could tell because the gold has patina. Their new gold does not patina.
You mean no? You mean the gold has patina?
Yes.
And here's the reason why it does not age very well, because that bezel is solid gold, and it every skin.
Irix Guy has joined the stream. Irix Guy, what do you think of this nonsense? Old Rolex is not as wanted as new Rolex. Do you agree or disagree? Irix Guy, old Rolex is not wanted. What do you think?
Hold on, let me switch my audio.
Okay,
here.
we're just
Old
leaving
raccoons
a while there.
Yeah, old is. I don't like that one. I don't like the Yacht-Master, and I think that
Why?
a lot of the. I don't know. It just doesn't serve a purpose. I would rather wear a Ulysse Nardin. I like it better than the Yacht-Master.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Well, I do not agree with your opinion, but I can understand every word you say clearly and convincingly.
Oh, my audio is good? Good.
No, Archie, it's about time you get a panelist on that doesn't talk funny.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
I got to be honest with you. Those old watches, what's Tan saying? They're fucking unwanted. But Tan, you're breaking the legacy. We want to know that people are going to fight over our collections in the future.
You know who we really need to ask.
I think people still like the 40 mil sub there, the ceramic 40 mil. They like the gold writing, don't you think? I wanted that more than the 41. What do you think?
I like my.
I got to be honest with you. These things are tough. They're very tough. And you know what? He raises a good point. So what's Tan telling us this is because the only thing is, I think old Vacherons are actually less desired than old Rolex. That's the question I've got. Dog Trainer, back me up on this. Dog Trainer.
The whole thing is trolling.
Remember, Clive had the second gen overseas. Would you have a first gen or a second gen, Clive?
I have the first gen overseas, and I don't have any more. I sold it very quickly.
All I'm saying here is that Patek Philippe is talking about Patek Philippe, except for nobody's talking about Patek. We're talking about Vacheron. And Rolex is far easier to convert into cash on the secondary market than is Vacheron. That's all this is about. And all the stuff that he keeps saying is irrelevant, and it's not on point. If Mikey,
the fact is that Mikey is a 20 years experienced consultant, and he's the only one that can make the right call on this.
Well, it's a personal matter, but if we're talking about value retention, there's only one decision that's smart.
Did you see Mikey's name? 20 years experienced consultant.
I see.
You understand?
Where's Mike the snake, and what have they
He's
done?
consulting right now. He's got a sidekick job. He's got he's right now consulting on one of many topics that he is expert on.
All I know is if I've got a Rolex, I can make a call to David SW right there at the top of this screen and have it sold within 15 seconds.
Rolex, please.
And my value is going to be intact. I don't know. I'm not so sure about the Vacheron. That's all. That's my only point.
The overseas is a hot watch. The overseas is a hot watch. But how long is it going to be hot? I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
And what's the discount off of the hot watch price? You know, Rolex is a commodity. you're going to get top dollar for a Rolex. They're going to sit on a Vacheron probably for longer. I just think you're going to get less for it percentage.
I'm here, a dog wrangler.
Hi, Mike.
You know what I think? I got to be honest with you. I think the Rolex is far more rugged for Mike. I just get the feeling Mike's not as careful with his shit.
He says it's all in unworn condition, really. He doesn't use the lathe or the chainsaw.
Listen, this is just a Mike going through his motions. You know, one day it's a fucking root beer, the other day it's a glass shoot, the third day it's a Vacheron from Germany.
The only reason we're talking about this is because Patek Philippe threw about $30 and a monkey wrench into the works. So
he loves that. He loves trolling us. Patel, he is the master troll.
We got 30 minutes out of it. I think we should move on. That's what I think. You know what? Artie Langenson has a great point. He says, get a Lyrique instead.
Get a Lyrique, Mikey. Lyrique.
Artie Langenson.
Absolutely.
That's funny. Robert,
but the problem is they're not available at retail. They're very expensive on the secondary market. What do you say about that, Archie? How do you explain that Lyrique has gone to astronomical prices?
Actually, let me explain. You fucker should have been nicer to me.
Yep, I think so.
Well,
Too late now.
You did have the last laugh. What serial number Lyrique do you own, Clyde?
I've got the second one.
Number 2. He has number 2.
You know who's got the first one? The Breguet.
That's right.
The boss. He's a Cliver's boss. Archie's my boss. He's a Cliver's boss.
And the myth, the legend. But then again, that shouldn't matter because he forgets his name too.
For sure. He's all about patina.
Oh God, that hurt worse than.
Archie, can you please elaborate on Lyrique secondary price market? What secondary market price? Secondary market, secondary price, secondary market price.
Sure, here we go.
It's the ghost of Michael's future.
Michael Snake is here, guys.
How does that
bought the Vacheron?
There, how does that sound now? Does that sound better?
Yeah.
This sounds like a munchkin. You sound like a munchkin now.
How does that
Good.
sound now?
Excellent.
Let him go.
Excellent.
Let him go.
Excellent.
Let him go, Bear. It's good. It's good. You sound
excellent. Go for it, Archie.
You sound good. Keep going.
So, Archie, can you explain the success of Lyrique?
Actually,
it's
Mike,
good. It's good.
I want to see both your hands while he's talking like that, Mike. Mark.
Archie, please explain the success of Lyrique on the secondary market. I need your opinion on that.
Yes, I gotta tell you.
Yes?
Can you hear me well?
Yeah, really good, man. Really good.
Oh, no.
Clyde. Whoa.
Does that sound better now?
Yeah, much better. I would stick with this one forever.
The Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
I would stick with this one for people love it. Guys, super chat for this sound to be for the rest of the show today.
It's ArchieLuxury here, and you are live on the ArchieLuxury channel.
Excellent.
If you would like tough helium, just stop on by and for $10 you can have a balloon.
I hope that Mookie is around. That's all I'm going to say. Archie, do you like a sticker with lollipop? Do you like lollipops?
Hey guys, I gotta go. Everybody.
Oh, you're leaving when it's the best, Mark. You're leaving when it's the best.
Okay, obvious.
I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you in
Okay,
good hands.
apologies. That wasn't.
Hey, Marky, when are you leaving? Just when I got here.
Shit, that's exactly what he did. Can you imagine disrespect? Come on, dog.
Wow.
Mookie loves it. He's just sent us a sticker, and that's been clipped. That's been clipped. Archie the Munchkin has been clipped.
He should have been snipped,
Super
but it's
chat.
a little bit too late for that.
$3, Archie. Still super sticker. Wake up, for fuck's sake.
Mookie, $3. Thank you, Mookie.
How's it going,
super
fellas?
sticker.
How's it going, Bear? How's it going, Rancher?
Hey,
Mikey?
we had
Very
a
good, Doc. Nice to see
conversation.
you.
We were saying that older Rolexes are not so wanted or desired. People want the
Oh,
latest.
okay, no. Okay.
Now
I don't know
we're bringing in the cavalry here. We're bringing in the big guns. And
not what
Doc
the
would
dealers tell
disagree.
me when they sell me a 4-digit, and then they check in with me a few years later to see if I'd sell it back at a premium.
Yep.
Kind of cocky approach, Doc. I'm a little bit disappointed. A little bit cocky there. Cocky.
I'm just stating facts. I mean, I don't know. It's just my one dealer. I don't know.
He doesn't want to sound cocky, but if he starts pulling that 2 manual wine Daytona cock out and starts swinging it, I'm happy I'm on the other side of the page. I'm glad I'm on the far side of the screen.
Right.
I think Irish guy is in danger of getting a concussion right now.
Yes,
And
sir.
Missed some of that. I didn't have my mic turned up all the way, Rancher. Sorry about that.
Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been?
Super chat. Where have you been? Exactly right. We've got Anton May, $2. How about wear Apple Watch for 30 days challenge?
Wow.
How about wear Apple Watch for 30-day challenge?
Frankly, I don't like their aesthetics. I don't like their design.
Me neither.
That's my problem.
And I just got myself an iPhone 2. Now I'm supposed to get an Apple Watch?
No, an iPhone is just perfect. iPhones are best iPhones. iPhones are best cell phones.
That's right.
I just don't see I don't get the whole need for the Apple Watch. To be very honest with you, Anton, nothing against people who actually use them. My son apparently loves it.
Well, I will say there are people who are on rigorous training programs like Rancher, and then they use the Apple Watch to track everything they're doing and how much they're on the treadmill and what's their heart rate and all this other stuff.
Right. But they have what's that called? The Bit something? They
Yeah,
have
the
that
Fitbit.
specifically for Fitbit, right?
Yeah, the Fitbit. So I don't know the difference.
That's probably the only logical need. You would need the iPhone Watch, whatever.
But I agree
because
with you.
otherwise,
the Fitbit's
how
better.
lazy somebody has to be to pull the phone out of their pocket and check it out.
I don't know.
Hey,
I just barely get along with my low tech.
Bear, you could have said the same thing about pocket watches.
True.
Pocket watches are over, but
well, they're over. Yeah, I mean, you don't understand the analogy he's making.
no, pocket watches are dead.
Nobody.
I got to be honest with you. You know what? This is fucking scary stuff, and I don't think this is very healthy for the collector market. There, we can't tell people the truth. Otherwise, people may get disillusioned with this hobby, Bear. Do you understand that?
Well, Bear, in all fairness, he doesn't get most of the illusions that I make, so.
It's actually interesting. Do you find older Rolexes a dog shit? So what's he saying? Like, the people want the new card. They want the latest and greatest.
There's something for everybody. Some people want the newest, latest, and greatest, and then crazy people like me.
Most people want the newest and greatest. Most people want the newest and greatest.
Mm-hmm. Noobs do.
Do you think the 40 mil two-tone bluesy is like on the way out now, Bear? Tell us what you think.
Sorry, what's the question? I kind of tune you out.
My bluesy, is that on the stink now?
No, of course not.
Can you show me how you do that?
Because it's a ceramic? Because it's a ceramic, or what's the one on the stink?
Well, I personally don't like ceramic watches primarily because of their bracelet.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I don't have a problem. I mean, hey, listen, I love Rolex all across, but if I'm making a choice for myself, for my taste, I prefer ceramic bezel. I prefer high-end bracelet, and that's what I like.
I prefer the pre-ceramic because you get interesting patina. I get a purple bluesy.
Patina.
I had a purple bluesy. I sold it. It just didn't do for me. I just don't like the quality of the bracelet and how the watch is built and the quality how it feels on the wrist. I genuinely enjoy the superior quality of the new Rolex. And this has nothing to do with value because I'm not stupid. Of course, I know that there are Daytonas. I held Daytona that is $250,000. And I'm in shock to this day. Why is it $250,000?
Would you be afraid to put a modern bracelet on your 5-digit?
Dog, you're crazy, man. Of course, man. It's a piece of art. It's a piece of memorabilia. It's a piece of past. And you're keeping it exactly as is. Please, the only worst thing that anyone can do is cranking watches. That scares the shit in me. It's so cringy. Please. It's really disturbing.
But people, when they see my my purple bluesy with the black bezel, they have no idea what's going on. But they're not sure what it is. It's amazing.
Well, you're not crazy, man. I mean, you still keep the things in your original way, and you still like you toy and play a little bit with it, but you're not really frankening the watches. Let's be honest.
Well, I take the bezel, the original bezel, and I put it in the safe deposit box. And
correct.
You know.
Which is acceptable to a certain extent. It's just Archie was asking you, Cliver, if you still have the white Milgauss.
No, I haven't had that in a while.
That was a great
I
watch.
still have a white Milgauss. I love white Milgauss. I call it popsicle.
Yes.
You could call it albino Milgauss.
Sure. I love the white dials. I love the crispness of the white. I am really feeling lately a lot of love for the white dials. I'm feeling a lot of love for Ever Rose Gold. I start to really enjoy Jubilee bracelets. So those are some things that are trending in my head, not necessarily on the market. I'm only talking what I like.
Hashtag white dial privilege.
All that matters is what you like. It doesn't matter what the market.
No. You still have to be cautious. That's the worst advice that you can give to the newbie. Buy what you like. That's a TGV advice. That's a very dangerous thing. I always said, and this is the argument I started in his watch group. Is in probably reason beginning of the end with him that they need to stop that telling to new people in the hobby. My advice is not buy what you like. My advice is first educate yourself about the watches, educate yourself about the quality and movements, educate yourself of the value on the secondary market, educate yourself of the value retention, and then educate yourself what you can afford and what's not going to destroy your fucking household.
Take a look at this. Speaking of Apple watches, look at this, Bear. Racing Pro. This is a thing you can add on to an Apple Watch to make it look like an RM. What do you think of that?
That's disgusting. That's like buying a fucking toy RM and playing with it. That's disgusting.
Like adding a kit to a car to make it a Ferrari.
Exactly. It's like buying a Volkswagen with a Ferrari kit.
Is it disgusting?
Or a Fiero.
You know it's disgusting. That's why you brought it up.
Oh, now what's going on?
It's like fake horns.
Totally. Totally. I mean, what is it even trying to be? If you're wearing an iPhone watch, just wear it.
Yeah, don't
Just
be
wear
wearing
don't pretend. Do what you do. I don't really care what watch. Just what if you're wearing a fashion watch, just don't wear fake watches, like Diego. Okay, that's a number one. And
Yeah.
don't wear pretend watches. I have no problem with Steinhardts. I don't have a problem with Parnis. I don't have a problem with anything as long as it says what it is, and you're enjoying it for the right reasons.
Like if you were going to get yourself a diver
What the
and
fuck?
shave
NATO is laughing at me for calling it iPhone watch. What is it? What's actual name?
Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck with that. I don't fucking know.
You don't
It tells
care.
you everything. I genuinely don't know. It wasn't even a shtick. Honest to God, NATO. I noticed you laughing, so I'm like, what the fuck am I saying here?
Hey,
Yeah.
Bear,
So Apple Watch. Apple. Yeah.
you know what the difference is between ignorance and apathy?
Tell me.
I don't know and I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And I don't care.
You know what I
Fucking
like about it
hell.
when you do your Mikey impression, Bear? It sounds a lot like Marlon Brando to me.
Oh, really? Okay.
If you were going to try to do your Godfather impression, it must sound similar.
Hey, Archie, I wanted to ask you and you guys, how do you feel about the douchebags like Tom Magnum, who wears his watch on left and his Apple Watch on his right?
Ridiculous. What do you need that for?
Is that ultimate douchebag? I mean, Tom Magnum is official douchebag, but I'm just curious, do you think he's even more douchebag for doing this?
Only Schwarzkopf can Schwarzkopf.
Of course. But that was for the right reasons as well, right?
Or Fidel. Well, but he kept them both on the same side.
That was a bit unusual. You know, the actual Schwarzkopf has using it with a purpose, right?
Well, so was Fidel, actually.
Was he really? I'm not aware. Sorry, I'm not being. I'm serious.
He didn't. Fidel didn't. Fidel didn't trust under the conditions he was in. He didn't trust that the watch would hold up, and so he was concerned that even if it was a Rolex, something might happen where it might stop.
Right.
He didn't know which watches were in fact provided.
So by having two of them, of course, the odds that both of them would be damaged would be very low.
Interesting. Okay. And where did you get that information?
Well, that's according to the website over there in Cuba. So who knows if it's true? Who knows if it's true? But that's what they claim.
I find it very interesting that these communists really were into Rolex. It's just kind of such an oxymoron.
It's like people who enjoy the freedom of the Western world and then they start saying how great Putin is. It's fucking madness.
Are you
stuck on that again?
Let me ask you something. Seems like you want to pick the fight. You want me to slap you like a little bitch now, or you want me like what do you want? Let me ask you. You're like passive aggressive. You keep throwing things at me. Let me look at you. Show me your face. Look at my eyes. You want to fight? You want to fight?
I'm just saying.
You want to go?
I mean, can you not see the hypocrisy in that, Bear?
Hypocrisy rules the world, man. Right, Mikey? You're a 20 years experienced consultant. Tell us about hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy is what it is. I'll keep it short.
Tom Magnum wants to know. He says, "I got so many watches. How many arms do I have?" And he calls me fuckface. I put it on my dick too, eh? I put it on my fucking dick, Tom Magnum. It fits just right. It's a very thick dick, you fuckface. So where are we? We are talking patina. We're talking putting watches on the dicks. We're talking about iPhone watches. Irix, what's going on with you? You are the true star of this fucking YouTube.
He's independently wealthy. He doesn't care.
What do we have on the wrist, bro?
Ulysses Nardane.
Oh,
now that's something that is that's unwanted when it was new. It was unwanted when it's
old. Can I see him full? Can we see it full screen to actually see the watch? You are muted, bro. You're muted. I want to hear how you pronounce your listener, Dean. How do you pronounce that brand?
Ulysse Narda.
Wow. Hey, it's a nice looking watch.
It's not
I had
terrible.
you listening. I had a gold you listener then, you know. Archie fucking made fun of me for that too.
That's one of the less gaudy of the Narda that I've seen.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of them. They just look awful. But this one doesn't.
I like the way it looks. So which one is it? Well, how big is it? Let's start with that.
42.3, I think.
Okay,
It's
one of the smaller ones. One of the smaller ones.
Oh, it's a nice clasp. I like the clasp. And is it too thick? Can we see the thickness of the watch?
Yeah, it's a
hefty boy. It's a hefty boy.
So you're sitting in a dark room. Why don't you have any lights on?
I'm saving electricity.
There you go, man. This is why he's independently wealthy.
Perfect.
Good for you, man. What are you drinking, Irix guy?
I spilled it on my lap. It is Reposado. El Jimador and Mango and Grand Marnier.
Looking around the corner,
man. You're looking good. You're not. You lost some weight. You look healthy. Good for you.
Oh wow,
bro.
he did lose weight,
fella.
didn't he?
Yeah,
he did lose weight.
Look at that.
Bravo, Irix guy. We are impressed. We are impressed. We have a super chat from Medium Legend, please.
Super chat from Medium Legend Toyota Mo, the one, the only, the Toyota Mo. He says $5. Boys, I need my ego stroked. I picked up a 40mm Explorer 1. Your thoughts? It's fantastic. It's going to be
absolutely
timeless.
Gorgeous.
I want one so bad.
Always be wanted. It'll always be wanted.
I think
Listen,
I think it's probably one of the best Explorers they've ever come up with.
It can only go to the stars.
I agree with Cliver. I really do. It's well done. It's a beautiful watch. And you know what? I have to say it is better than 39mm, in my opinion.
Yep.
So that's a good pickup, man. And it is a reason why people love them. It's about, that's not a hype watch. That's not a watch you impress non-watch people with. This is a watch that is appreciated by true watch geeks.
And in seriousness, the 40 is closer to the proportions of a 36 than the 39 is.
Yep.
Proportions are exactly. Oh fuck! I'm impressed with you, Doc, today.
Oh,
that's it. The proportions are correct. I was surprised. I was expecting Cliver to not like it, but I'm glad you noticed the proportions. That's important. Super chat from CEO, Patek Philippe, $5 Canadian.
Patek Philippe.
Here we go. From the CEO, $5. Patek Philippe. Archie, why do you think the 5140 was a small run and not as loved? I think it was just sort of coincidental. I don't think there's anything wrong with the 5140.
Can you lower the camera so we can see your beautiful face? That is so important.
I think it was only a small run because it was just coincident. They released the model that replaced the 5140 was the one that
aren't most Pateks small run?
No, I think the 5327 replaced it. It was just
small runs for large egos.
Yeah, it was. I think it's just coincidental. I don't think it's anything personal.
But they're not like churning them out. It's like not their thing.
I just want to add one more thing regarding Toyota Mo's watch. Being that it's not hype watch, it's kind of unusual for Toyota Mo to want to pick that up. Maybe because it's still new and it's still relatively hype. So I'm sure it won't stay long in his collection because, let's be honest, JJ and Toyota Mo, they strictly buy hype watches. Just want to clarify that so there's no confusion, and I want to be consistent in my narrative.
Well, to be fair to the Medium Legend, there's nothing that says he won't flip it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's going to be okay for another 2, 3 months, maybe 4, 5. I don't know. But then when it becomes just a regular Explorer, as it will eventually, then it's not good enough for JJ and Toyota Mo, because these two fikers are all about the hype. I just want to highlight it.
I'll have to look for it. I took a picture of the 40 right by the new 40 by the new 36. If anyone wants to side by side.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
There's nothing that says, by the way, Bear, that by saying they're all for the hype, they're not going to say thank you to that, Bear.
No. Listen, I just call it as I see it. Call spade a spade. Call people for what they really are, and we go on. If you are one-eye grifter, you are one-eye grifter. If you are 20 years experienced, forgive me, Mike, I can't see your name. What's your name there? I
20
lost
years
your
consultant. 20 years
consultant. You're a consultant. If you are working in a morgue, you're working in a morgue. If you are all about patina, you're all about patina. That's the facts, man. That's the facts of life. By the way, Doc, did you see that India has landed on the fucking moon, man? India has landed on the moon.
Isn't it fascinating that they even bother talking about it when, you know, the U.S. put a man on there already? So there shouldn't even be discussions about probes landing on the moon, right?
Well, kind of, yeah. You did cross my mind. I'll be honest with you. You have definitely intoxicated my brain. So I have to say, it did. I basically kind of stood and said, "What the fuck are we all this probing and bullshitting, right? Why don't you just send a fucking man on the moon? Russia's mission failed. You see that Russian mission
Yeah.
failed?
Why brag about that? They're bragging about the fact that it failed. They're not just talking about
I was a bit confused with that too as well. I'm kind of like, what the fuck are you bragging about?
Makes perfect sense, right? I mean, you know,
exploded. It hit the fucking moon too hard, too fast, and exploded. I'm confused. You don't know anymore what is success, what's not success. And Archie, run the show,
sir.
big boy.
Run the show. Yes, sir.
Either that or show us a throw some Stanley Kubrick if you're just going to sit there.
I see in your glasses you're looking at something else there. What the fuck are you looking at? Your glasses have a reflection.
It's Japanese porn, Bear.
What I did was, I'll show you exactly what I was looking at, Bear, because I thought that was an interesting. I was doing research. I'm frantically trying to do research as I talk to you. And
research on what, actually?
Sent you a couple of pictures.
Research. And I actually called this up as you were talking about that. I was ready to do a link, you know.
Well, I think this is big only because, I mean, up to now, it was only Soviet Union, US, and China that have successfully landed modules on the moon. So it is nice to see another country, India, doing the same. I think they were funded by, Patek Philippe. They were funded by Patek Philippe. Yes. Stanislav Kubrisky.
I think it was by super chats that they got to the moon.
Yes, the super chats. Super chat. Come here now. We need you. We need you to help Archie do a proper research on this, okay?
Maybe with super chats, Australia can make it to the moon as well.
And I'm glancing at the poll as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the show today. And I can see that it's very close, that people are divided on the whole topic. Should Mike the Snake sell his Rolex collection to fund, not fine, to fund a Vacheron Constantin? And we have 54% in favor of selling that collection. And there is 46% saying, no, Mikey, do not fucking go there. Keep your Rolex. And all we're saying is, Mikey, keep your Rolex, buddy. Keep your Rolex.
Yeah. I think I'm leaning a little more towards that. Yeah, for sure.
But here, majority, a slight majority, a very small majority, very minute majority, feels that you should go for Vacheron. I think people want excitement. They just want to see your reaction when you actually get a watch like that. They want to see, hear your comments. They want.
So
some people say
Not
though,
much
once you obtain your ultimate grail, life isn't worth living. I have heard that.
And your buddy Jimmy, who seems to be your biggest fan lately, by the way, Mikey, he says, fuck going to the moon. It's all about the Mile High Club. Am I right, Mikey? And Mikey drops off. And he drops off. Fuck me dead, Jimmy.
Right when you
Holy
said
shit.
that, suddenly he drops off. I wonder what he's doing.
I wonder too. Huh. So what else is going on in the world of watches, Archie? What else is going in the world of watches?
I gotta tell you, I'm happy with my Bluesy. I'm actually going to be seeing Jake the Yuppie today. He's in Brisbane. I'm going to see him. I'm going to visit him after the show.
Good for you. That'll be good.
Yeah, I'll take some pictures.
No.
No.
Thanks
It'll
for the
be.
interruption.
Yeah, Bear. It's been. I got to tell you something. It's interesting comment that Tanzio had there. The older the watches, people don't want them anymore. You still love your older. What's your oldest watch in your collection?
In my collection or Bunny's collection? My collection, the oldest watch, my Darville from 1968.
What's the longest Rolex? What's the oldest Rolex you've got? The Rolex you've had the longest. What Rolex have you owned the longest?
That I still own would be White Milgauss.
Ooh.
What year did you get that?
I don't remember.
By the way, I think Tanzil is trolling a little bit because he got awfully excited putting on my vintage Daytona. So I'm just putting that out there, Tanzil.
Oh, did you get a new Explorer, Clive?
What?
No, man, you're not listening to the show. The man said, oh, fuck me dead, man. Yes, he did. He got both of them. He's got 36 and 40 millimeter.
Wow.
Are you listening to that? The man is fucking not fucking around anymore. Can you show us?
Interesting.
What do you think about that? Which one does less than nothing for you?
I kind of like the.
You kind of like which one? Yes, I do. Toyota Mo. I still have the Platinum Day Date.
Ooh. I'm calling it up now, Bear.
That's a baller watch, by the way, Bear. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, it is. I don't wear it.
You can wear it as platinum. You can't damage platinum, can you?
Of course you can. What are you talking about? So what do you think, Archibald? The man gets fucking both of them. He gets both. This is
Good
a
on
baller
ya.
move, okay?
It's a great watch. Great watches.
What do you mean watch? Watches, plural. 2 watches.
Beautiful.
The 36 is the one that does less than nothing for you, correct?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful in the new end. Got the solid end links on it.
Yep.
Oh, this is the new 36 millimeter. What the fuck? I'm not paying attention. Yeah, the new. This is not vintage. This is new. New.
Mrs. Rancher can wear one, and Mr. Rancher can wear one. It's a his and hers.
Is there there is a Mrs. Rancher?
There is no Mrs. Rancher.
I don't think there ever will be.
I think at this point, Rancher does not have any interest in getting Mrs. Rancher. That would be fucking disaster.
Well, because he's been there, he's done it. He's been there, he's done that.
That's like getting a probably most expensive Franken watch that you discovered it's Franken and gets you fucked up.
Wow. Is that a dig at me?
No.
Bear, let's thank all the people who've super chatted today.
It's 10 minutes left, dude. 10 minutes. What are you going to just get out of it? No, you gotta work full hours as expected. You know I'm working voluntarily today,
Don't
so
worry.
you can do it too, okay?
I know.
Get on
I
it, buddy.
understand.
Get on it. I want to see some super chats before we close. I want you to excite people. I want you to go full screen and convince them to give you at least one super chat. Let's see if you have it in you.
Hey, guys, I want
One.
to visit my friend Jake the Yuppie. Jake the Yuppie. I want to visit him. He's my friend. and I
Even
wanna visit-
$5, $2, anything, Archie. Come on, let's see if you can pull.
$2. That's
50 cents.
Beg, Archie, beg, fucking
Beg
beg,
you, I
man.
beg you, guys. Come on, guys.
Full screen, Pike face.
Full screen. It's begging, Bear. We need some help. We need some help. I need some help. Who's left the stream?
Guys,
Rancher's
listen
left.
to this,
Rancher.
Pike face.
Rancher left. Where's Rancher gone?
He probably went because he noticed.
Don't you worry, where is Rancher gone? Your job now is to pull at least one super chat. At least one.
Super chat for Jake. I gotta buy the man coffee.
Archie, you gotta be consistent, man. You no dead air, man. Come on, talk.
No dead air.
Talk.
Gotta keep
Sell,
it going.
sell.
Come on. The
Sell me
Rancher.
this
I
pen,
gotta
Archie. Sell me this pen.
sell
me
this
this
pen.
pen.
Sell this pen. Sell the pen. Yeah, it's I just gotta go take Jakey out for a coffee. I got a good day planned for today. It's all good.
I don't
We
know
got
why
some
I
good-
want to mention it, but there are some medications to maintain your hair if you're interested.
I got plenty of hair. What's wrong with my hair?
Beg, man. I need that super chat, man. Never mind.
Sorry.
We need
Fucking-
those super chats. Hey,
Come
guys,
on,
we
guys,
gotta
make it happen. Make it happen, for fuck's sake. This is suffering.
suffering. Mikey, have you decided? Let's close that poll up there, Mikey. Have you decided to keep the Rolexes or get the Vacheron?
No, I'm going to stand pat for the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not making any rash decisions. Not especially this quickly. Not
Who are you
on
gonna pat?
something- What? No. Surely not.
Shirley?
Yeah, don't call me Shirley. Yeah, no, on such a big thing, I'm not just gonna make a decision in a day, and I need to do some serious soul searching about it. So
I think there's a desperate super chat.
Archibald!
Are you still there?
Wake up! Archibald!
AC3, are you still there?
now listen, my computer just took a big shit, and it took it like 5-10 minutes to wake up and start functioning properly. So there might be something going around. So
Oh, like a virus.
I don't know. My virus protection says that everything's all good, but
your virus protection.
Yeah,
My
thank you,
avatar
Spencer.
is throbbing. What makes that happen?
Oh fuck! It's fuck to fuck time, man. It's craziness, total craziness.
I don't know what makes that happen.
Yeah, my computer's running real slow right now.
Hey guys, we're back. We're back there.
You're
There's
so
a,
fucking weird tonight. Super chats are coming, Archie. Read the
There's a-
motherfucking super
There's
chats.
a desperate
super
super
chat.
chat.
Here we go. We got a the last super chat. We got Bear, fight me dead. This is a disaster. $2. And we got Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, what are your plans for you and Jake the puppy today? Will you be buying him lunch or a coffee? I'm going to buy him a coffee.
Can you buy Can you buy him a lunch? Take him for some crispy chicken. Don't be cheap, fuck. Okay.
Okay. I'll take him for some lunch. We'll see.
He's
what
a
I can
very
do.
nice guy. Okay. Take him
Lovely
for
guy.
lunch. All right. Remember how you fucked up with the fella? Do you remember how you fucked up with fella? That was embarrassing.
Okay.
Please. He's a
And
good
for
man.
Toyota Mo Medium Legend, $20 for the bear.
Thank you, Toyota Mo. I love you, bro. I love you so much. I really genuinely do. You feel my pain, man. Now you can start thanking the people.
Now we can start thanking the people. Thank you so much there, Bear. We had Patel.
I want you to thank them. I want you to thank them in most sincere way. I want to see sincerity, right? So I want you full screen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And reading a little bit and paying attention. Whose super chats are these? And showing emotion. I need emotion, okay? All right, let's do
that's
it.
great, Bear. We had Patel Philippe. Thank you, Patel. We had JL. We had M36 Speed. Mr. Zoso.
What's a M36 Speed? What's that all about?
BMW. BMW.
Your favorite, huh?
Favorite BMW.
What's a Mr. Zoso's title?
Mr. Zoso. He's the great guy. He's the boss.
No. He's the most respected punter in universe.
Most respected punter. We had Data 11. Data 11 there. Thank you.
Do you know why I like Data 11? Can I tell you the secret?
Yes, tell me.
Because he trolls your Luxy poo. He really trolls him well. Next.
The Mask.
I love Mask. He's a good Australian fella. Golden Baba. I love Golden Baba.
Paul Silesius. Thank you, Paul. We had Patel Philippe. Patel Philippe. JJ's Watch Hangout. Paul Silesius again. Patel Philippe. Dan Radke. Thank you, Dan.
OG.
Dan Radke. Paul Silesius. Patel Philippe. Dan Radke. And we had Patel Philippe, Dan Radke, Art. We had Art. We had
I want emotion. I want proper thanking people.
Patel Philippe, Anton May, Patel Philippe, Anton May, Patel Philippe.
Who is this Patel Philippe?
You know what, if we didn't have him, we'd be stuck. Look at this. We had a super chat. We had Nelson Oliveira, super chat. Thank you, Nelson.
Who is Nelson Oliveira, by the way?
He's my good friend, good friend and fan. We also had Nelson. We had Patel Philippe, Sam Davidson, Father Paul, Dan T, Patel Philippe, Toyota Mo, Mookie, Patel Philippe, Nelson Oliveira, Patel Philippe, Mookie, Mike Hammer.
Hey, Mike is cool guy. Cabby Lake is a great supporter, man. Great supporter.
Mookie, Patel Philippe, Anton May, Toyota Mo, Patel Philippe, Bear Clooney, Patel Philippe, Toyota Mo.
What a great group of people. Patel Philippe is a legend, the CEO and the person we are thankful for keeping us alive. We are very pleased with the show tonight. It was excellent show. It was good viewership and great panelists. We're lucky to have such a great support.
We are very lucky to have such great support, and I'll be back tomorrow next week.
Let's play some movies.
Gummy Bear.
And by the way,
Gummy Bear for Toyota Mo.
Before we go, tomorrow there's a high possibility of amazing double unboxing. So can you please post tonight the link 10 and mystery guest do double unboxing.
Okay.
Amazing double unboxing. 10 and mystery guest amazing double unboxing.
I'll create that now if you like. That's for tomorrow.
10 and the mystery guest. amazing double unboxing. Yes. So that would be tomorrow night. Yes. And we have a Toyota Mo sticker to match that $2 sticker. Thanks, Toyota Mo, which says unboxing. And you can imagine how cool is this gonna be when we have a Tanzil excited about it. Tanzil is excited about it. Pay attention. Look at my bear's eyes when I'm talking to you.
Sure, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's it, guys. We're gonna play. Pick anything from Mookie. I don't care.
Play Gummy Bear. Play Gummy Bear.
Gummy Bear. Okay, but Gummy Bear for Doc. Gummy Bear for Doc.
Gummy Bear for Doc. Okay,
And from
guys,
Mookie.
thank you so much.
This is from Mookie and Basil's Beazle Super Chat $2. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. That's right, Basil's Beazle. Jimmy says thank you all. Don't forget to upvote. I did. I apologize. I just upvoted. Make sure.
There we go, guys. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.